Yay! Hello, all you people that are likely watching this back. Welcome to the live stream. We don't have any pressing issues to address, but it's been a minute since I could have like a fun live stream chat, so we'll probably cover a lot of different topics. I kind of do want to talk about the USA competitors. Of course, we need to catch up on what's going in the Philippines. Thailand just did their preliminary swimwear, so I'm like, I need to let everybody know that we're live streaming. Hi, Chloe, you're the first one in. Hello, hi, how are you? Nice to see you. Get wrecked. I remember you. Get wrecked. You're funny. Hi, everybody. Missed you. Nice to see you. Nice to see you all. We don't have any super pressing matters. Finally, we can just have like a fun live stream, right? I wanted to just chat with you guys. I miss you. I miss you a lot. I've been talking with Scribbled in the Discord. Scribbled let me know that there's some things that have been happening in the Discord. I don't really pay attention to how big the Discord or even my channel gets. Sometimes it kind of just goes over my head and I just kind of conduct business as usual. I didn't realize how large the Discord has grown to. Like, oh my God, there's so many people in there, which is great, totally free. It's your guys' community. Of course, I'm there, but it's mostly for pageant fans to just come and talk and chat and everything. But apparently we need to update some things in the Discord, so I will make sure that gets done because it's for the best of everyone. So hey, hi, what do we want to talk about today? What do we need to talk about? There's a couple of topics that I want to talk about, and I don't know which ones are going to make it into an actual video. There is a Miss Earth USA thing that, a change of queen that has happened that's got people messaging me in the DMs, and I'm like, what the hell? I didn't know what was, people are asking me like I knew anything. I don't know nothing. I am not privy to any information from Miss Earth USA. I don't know. So me and you were all surprised. So I'm doing recon work, like scouring the account, just like everybody else trying to figure out what's going on. We do need to talk about Miss USA a little bit more because I do want to talk about the contestants, and there is a video on YouTube of someone that really went and did the trouble and did the job of the Miss USA organization and put all of the contestants that they could find into one video so that we could kind of see their walks. And I know a lot of people have certain eyes on certain contestants, and I'm just like, I saw some things. And there is one contestant that I do want to talk about for Texas. There it is, Miss USA Texas. Let's just get into it. Let's just start with Texas because that's one of the topics I want to hit to anyways. So I just did a video on Miss USA. And it's mostly like a whiny pageant fan complaining, but I think that when I am complaining, there's a purpose for it. I don't complain just for no reason. Miss USA truly does need to do better as an organization in showcasing these girls. Somebody made an excellent point in my DMs today. These girls are paying thousands of dollars. For those of you who don't know, you're from different countries. In the United States, you are paying thousands of dollars just to enter a state competition. That's to enter the state competition, not nationals, not wear a sash on the national stage, just to get to the state competition in order to even be considered for nationals. You're paying thousands of dollars, custom dresses and everything. These girls are paying so much money, doing so much. And the only time they're really getting exposure is during coronation night when half of them are already eliminated. So it's not fun. It's not fun and it's not fair to the girls. Miss USA should be doing so much more. Legit. So many of you guys have told me, you should try to reach out to the Miss USA organization. You should try to, weren't you a judge on Super Chat? Yes, that was conducted, like you're not going to see me face to face. We're talking about Miss Supranational, and I did do judging for Miss Supranational for the Super Chat. I feel like I missed some things in the DMs of Instagram. Maybe that was on me or my fault or something, but I'm just like, I don't know, certain judges were looking at certain things, but I did watch all of the super chats. I did, pick my faves and everything. I know a lot of people we are going to talk about Texas. I will get back to Texas. A lot of people want me to do certain reactions to certain competitions. You have to understand that sometimes I am very aware that the different organizations are going to copyright strike me or block the video. And I know maybe a lot of you didn't know this, but a majority of my reaction videos are demonetized. I don't get any financial benefit from that, which is okay. I mean, I wish I did, but fine. But sometimes the organizations will block the video outright, such as Universe Vietnam. Instead of just taking the monetization, they won't let me post it at all. So it's kind of a struggle sometimes doing reaction videos and trying to guess which organizations are going to give me a problem and which aren't. And sometimes it's just not even worth it. So I'm like, if I did a reaction to Miss Supranational, which I haven't watched, I haven't, watched the finals because I've been considering doing a reaction. I don't know if they're going to copyright strike me. That's the thing. So I'm still like wavering in and out on what I want to do with that. Back to Miss USA though, and their lack of follow through when it comes to exposing their queens. These girls pay thousands of dollars to be on that stage and they really don't get anything out of it. And I don't know why. If I am ever given the opportunity, like a legit you guys, because a lot of you are in my DMs right now screaming at me, well, why don't you just reach out to the Miss USA organization and like, I don't know, submit a resume. Legit, I checked. Okay. I've never gone so far as to submit my resume to an organization. I've never done that. But for Miss USA, I would do it if I could. But if you go to their website, there is no option to do that. I don't know how they do their hiring, but it's not present on their website. I 100% would help Miss USA because number one, I know that I can actually be of benefit to them. And who's that? I see a super chat coming through. It says, Christian, I like the way your name is spelled. That's special and unique and I like it. Puerto Rico, Miss Grand and Miss Universe. Miss Puerto Rico hasn't been crowned. I have been keeping my eye on it. Miss Grand, I will be watching. And of course, I will be watching Miss Universe, but I am keeping an eye on Miss Grand too. But thank you for the super chat. So if I am, if ever there's an opportunity for me to work with the Miss USA organization, because I do think I could benefit the organization, I would. I love the organization. I think it can be great, which is why I whine so much about it, because I know for a fact that they could be better. And I'm like, if I have to do it myself, I will, because I love it that much. Like, I really do want the United States to be a shining beacon of like stardom for the girls as well. We are supposed to be a powerhouse. And I know for a fact we can do better than what we're doing. And it kills me that we're not. That's why I whine so much. It's the same thing when I whine about the girls. When I see a competitor that I believe in and I know she can be better than what she's giving me, it upsets me when she doesn't do her best. And people get on me all the time. They got on me about that for Beatrice last year. Beatrice did not give her best performance during prelims. She didn't. And her coaches knew that. Her coaches came out and said that. So everybody who gave me attitude, her coaches agreed with me. But I know what that girl's capable of. So even if she gives me a B- performance, I'm not going to be satisfied with it because I know she's capable of A+. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, no, I know you can do better. Miss USA, I know can do better. So I'm going to whine about it until they do so. And if it takes me implementing and joining the organization myself, I will happily do the work. I am not, against doing the work myself. That's how much I want them to succeed. I will do it. Now, I know a lot of you are, look, the organization died when they crowned Asia. I don't... Okay, she's no longer queen, so we can talk about this. So you guys know I have a Patreon. Most of you know I do have a Patreon. On my Patreon, there are extended cut videos and there are videos that never saw the light of day on YouTube because I don't want to discourage people, but I do like to have an outlet for my own personal feelings, my own, life circumstances. There's a lot of things on my Patreon I would never post on YouTube. Things like from my personal life, my troubles, my hardships, my insecurities, like my anxieties. The people on Patreon have seen that. I did a video called Mississippi Blues on Patreon because there's nothing wrong. Asia herself, she's a great, she's a fun, sweet girl. There's nothing wrong with her. Most of the girls that compete, they're very sweet people. There's nothing wrong with them personally, but I knew that she wasn't Miss Universe caliber, and it just like stifled my spirit just to know that, because when you go into competition, you want to go in feeling like a threat. Like, I want to go in knowing my country is going to put up a fight. And I just, in my head, I knew that she was a little bit out of her league. Like there were the girls that she was going up against. There was just no way. Like there was just no way. I didn't care what anybody had to say. I'm just like, we don't have the coaching standards of the Philippines. The Philippines maybe can take someone who's mid-tier and kind of make them a star. But the Philippines has the best coaches in the world. New York Mets, thank you for the super chat. It says Miss Michigan, Aria Hutchinson is my pick for Miss USA. I think we might have to check in on the USA girls here on the live stream. I think we're going to have to do that. In fact, let me pull up Miss USA Texas right now, because Miss USA Texas, outside of DC, this is the girl that I've heard the most about, is Texas. And I 100%, I wanted to say this on Instagram, and I might still do it anyways. Let me pause this. I don't know how loud that is, and I'm sure you guys can hear it. But Miss USA Texas, I was impressed because the first thing that I saw from her was her speaking. Like, I fast forwarded in the video because I wanted to hear her speak. I'm like, Texas can perform for sure. Texas can always perform. Those girls are trained usually very well. I wanted to hear her speak though. Imagine my surprise when Texas is up on stage. Her final question is about women's right to choose. It's about abortion. I just did a whole video about abortion, and honestly, I expected people to be at my neck about it. I expected to take backlash for that video. Going into making that video, I expected to cause uproar and have to sit there and take the beating on the internet because I spoke out about women's rights. And honestly, I'm like very happily surprised that I really didn't hear a peep from anyone. Not in my Instagram DMs, not in the comment section. Like, no one was coming at my throat. And that's the video that I thought was people were going to want to kill me over, not somebody's freaking hair. Okay? Not somebody's freaking hair. This proves how sensitive some people are, okay? Y'all want to yell at me about somebody's hair, but me over here, I'm speaking about one of the most controversial issues in the United States or around the world, period, and not a peep from anyone. Wow. But Miss USA Texas stood up on stage and spoke about abortion with such conviction, no hesitation whatsoever, floored me. I was so stunned. I was so surprised. It's not just props to her. It's props to the organization for even giving that question. I'm like, you guys allowed this question to be there in Texas. Texas is a conservative Republican red state. So for her to be standing on stage and caping for women's rights on an abortion topic, knowing damn well in a red conservative state it could cost her the win, I was so impressed by Miss USA Texas and the organization for making that happen. And I'm like, that is what I want to see from pageant queens. That's the type of energy, that's the type of power, that's the type of go get 'em attitude that I want to see. That's what I live for. I saw Miss USA Texas up there and use her voice and speak. It didn't stutter, not a flinch, not nothing. She didn't care. She said what she thought and moved the hell on. Why can't we have that? That's exactly what I want. All this whining and complaining I do on the internet. Texas gave me exactly what no other queen gives me. And clearly it's not that hard. So why can't we have more of it? Just why? Why can't we have more of what Texas did? Just from that alone, I was like, stunning, amazing. I love her. The Miss USA, there's 51 girls in Miss USA. You put all of them and all their followers and all their support together, you have an army right there. You have an actual army. If the Miss USA organization galvanized their competitors towards a specific issue and had all these girls speaking out at once, Miss USA would be in the news. Miss USA would be controlling a movement. Miss USA would be inspiring girls. Where is the coordination? Where is the independent women? Where is the loud voices? Where is the leadership? Texas is the only girl that I saw do it, and she's only done it once. And I'm surprised because I'm like, if you guys are going to let her speak on a competition stage in front of, the world and still crown her after she said this, why would you prevent her from going and continuing on doing more? Why are the girls not speaking out more? I always thought that directors were like too scared because they think they're going to cause controversy, as if anybody is looking for the Miss USA girls. That's one of the problems, is that you guys don't catch the public's eye, so you could use a bit of controversy. But I thought that's what they were afraid of. So to see Miss USA Texas be allowed to stand on the stage and say this, I'm like, okay, clearly you're not that afraid. So for the rest of the year, why aren't you allowing these girls? Why aren't these competitors giving that energy? I need to see it. I want to see these girls make waves. I want to wake up one day and see like a Miss USA pageant competitor trending on CNN because she like spoke out at a rally for women's rights or something and galvanized the people, and she's picketing on, like, she's meeting with legislators, or she's like doing some sort of miraculous volunteer work, or like something. Give me something. Yeah, you have to be more than a pretty crown. I cause controversy all the time, but it's for a good purpose. It's not just for me, I don't know, being drunk in public, dancing on tables or something. Like, it's not to say I won't do it, but you're never going to see it. It's never going to be on the internet. I'm totally for having fun, but that's not the type of controversy I get into. Usually if people are mad at me, it's because I spoke my feelings. It's because I said my thoughts. It's because I believe in something. And I don't mind people being mad at me for that. Somebody was in my my DMs today. It's a Filipina that lives in the Bay Area. Says, hit me up so I can personally escort you to the land of enlightenment. Over here just defending this non-afro thing, which everybody knows at this point. I had no problem with the messy hair. It's just not an afro. And the statement, the caption was the problem. And I'm just like, how are you going to sit here and proclaim your ignorance? This woman literally said publicly in a comment, she publicly said, I don't understand what the problem is, but you shouldn't be picking on her. How are you going to be in a comment and say, I don't understand what the problem is? How about you go educate yourself? I should find that comment and read it because it was miraculous. It was baffling, the level of just utter stupidity that people would just descend to in order to defend someone who's indefensible. People have got to stop doing that. You're not going to ever catch me defending. You guys hardly ever see me truly defending anyone. I will respect the pageant queens even when they do step out of line, but I'm not going to defend bad behavior. I'm not. When Sarah Rose Summers, kind of did this mocking behavior of a contestant that couldn't speak English, her English wasn't very good, and she was kind of like, I don't know, babying her and making a little bit of mocking and whatnot. Even though I don't think Sarah Rose Summers meant to be disrespectful, it kind of was. And I'm not going to defend her and say, oh no, what she did wasn't wrong. Everybody should leave her alone. I don't do that. The expectations of competitors are much higher than anyone else in the public. So the public, anyone in the public, you in the audience, you can be ignorant. You cannot know what the issue is, but the queens have a higher standard, especially if you are throwing yourself into contention to be an international representative. How are you going to be ignorant but represent people internationally? You don't belong on the international stage if you're going to be that ignorant about international situations. It makes no sense. Where are we? I know you guys are talking about the costume. Okay, so what am I got Texas here. I got Texas, and this is the girl that I hear so much about is Texas. Now, I don't know if let me see. I just want to make sure it's not going to be super loud. I don't really feel like wearing these, so I'm going to play it and then see what's going on. Oh, it's not very loud. Okay, so Texas, gorgeous girl. You're not going to win a pageant if you're not cute. You're not. Okay, it's still a pageant, babe. But we're doing this in real time, which, I mean, you guys have seen me do it before. I'm happy that she's not giving the glitz girl Miss USA pageant walk, because a lot of USA competitors don't know how to walk. They do like this old school 90s Miss America walk. What I'm calling Texas on this. I am calling her on this, and I want her to fix it before she gets to nationals, because if she brings this to nationals, I'm calling her on it. Okay, look at the shade of Texas's face. Look at her face. Oh no, that's not what I want to do, because I can't see the comment section. Look at the shade of Texas's face right there. The shade of her face does not match the shade of the rest of her body. Look at the shade of her thighs and her stomach, and look at her face. Her face is light, bright, and fair. The rest of that looks like a perfectly baked, fresh out of the oven cookie, and I loves me a cookie, but not on a competitor. It's the tan. She's doing the tan thing, and you guys know that I am going to lose my mind if she shows up to nationals and she looks two-toned. She looks two-toned. No. It's 100% that tan is distracting. It's overly distracting. And the closer up you get to her, the more distracting it is. That tan is too dark. You cannot be. Look at that. Do you see what I'm talking about? You see that right there? Look at the contrast. Look at the difference. The color of her body is damn near the same darkness as the deepest part of her contour. I thought we were already over the tanning issue. Like, me too. But look at Texas in front of me. I don't care that she's a front runner. This is you can't show up on a Miss Universe stage looking like that. And I am really hoping she doesn't show up to nationals looking like that. She's beautiful, but the contrast of this tan is immensely distracting. Okay? Texas queens love to tan and big hair. I can get behind the big hair as long as it's not 80s big hair. That tan I will never be behind. If you're going to be that tan, you have to be that tan from head to toe. She's like, I'm making a joke here because I don't want people to get super sensitive, but she's sporting morena from the neck down, but she wants to remind everybody of white privilege in the face. That's what that's giving me. I'm like, it's funny because it's just, it doesn't match. You can't, especially from a black girl's perspective, it makes me giggle because it reminds me of that Peter Griffin meme when they hold up the skin tone cards and all the girls make sure their face is still white. Like, you can still tell that, okay, I'm a Caucasian girl, even though the rest of my body may not look like it. It's funny, but as I can make jokes about this all day because it is funny, and I'm not hating on the girl because she's gorgeous, but I shouldn't be so damn distracted by her tan. I want to look at her pretty face and acknowledge the fact that her makeup is snatched and her body is snatched, not look at her crispy skin tone. I don't want to do that. I don't want to. Oh, there's so many girls that are super beautiful. Who was in my video today? I think it was Montana. Montana is gorgeous. And I'm just like, why do I not get to see the Miss USA? Okay, we got to keep going through this though, because Texas is what a lot of people consider to be a front runner. Her swimwear, I'm not too mad at. I'm really not. She does really well in swimwear. I'm mad at her evening gown. And I'm talking about the performance. Like, the gown itself isn't wowing me, but it's a state competition. Y'all, you guys know how I feel about just nude colored silver-ish whatever gowns. Like, it's not, the gown means nothing to me. It's not adding anything to her, and her skin tone is off for that gown. You see, this is another problem when you change your skin. A lot of these girls choose their gown when they're in their natural skin tone. They're in their natural skin tone, and then they go to their fittings and they try on their gowns and they think they look beautiful, but they forget that when they step on stage, they're going to tan 4 and 5 shades darker. So now the color of the gown doesn't necessarily match as well as it would have had they kept their natural skin tone. And that's what also throws off a lot of their styling, is because the tanning. You're trying to match a gown to your natural skin tone, and then you change your natural skin tone, and now it no longer matches the way you want it. You see what it's messing it up. But this performance, I need to get into this performance. This is how you see how distracting that damn tan is. I can't stop talking about it. She kept her hands on her hips the entire time. I want to back this up. I'm gonna back it up. We're gonna watch it full through without my interruption, okay? Because I be talking and we know this. By the way, those of you who are on a YouTube channel, stop complaining about people talking on YouTube channels. That's the point. That is the point. She's walking all the way with her hands on her hips. That is a pretty big no-no. You don't want to do it the entire way because it's going to seem stiff. I'm happy she had the natural fluctuations in her face. Very good. The transitions aren't super smooth, but I love like the eye contact and the fluidity of her walk. It's very steady. It's very like she doesn't seem afraid. It's a very confident walk. Those arms are stiff. That pose wasn't a good transition. That turn was not a good transition. She turned it into like a 2-point turn instead of like a smooth all the way through turn. And it feels, you saw that performance still, even though like that performance is good for Miss USA. But put this performance on a Miss Universe stage, that's not it. Miss USA, I have to say, like the honest truth, Miss USA has lower standards than Miss Universe, which is why we haven't been getting anywhere near a crown. This performance seems like a performance. It seems rehearsed. You can see her marking every point in her body positions during this performance. Her swimwear was much more natural, and she had a bit more feistiness in her swimwear. I love the smoothness and the confidence in her face. The facial expressions she was giving were great. That smile right there, she did it. Rewind that. She did the, like she does, it's a thing that like USA competitors do. Yeah, that right there. The ending poses are giving very not fluid, not forced. I love the sultry feel of like her eyes and her smiles though. That was fantastic. But I know a lot of people are like, okay, she's a front runner. She's a front runner if she fixes the evening gown performance. Her evening gown performance is not as good as her swimwear performance. And shouldn't it be a mandatory rule to come fit your evening gowns with the final color of your tan you want to present on pageant finals? Wilson, that's a good point, and it's not a rule. I don't know why they're not thinking about it, but every time I watch Miss USA, I can tell these girls tried their gowns on with their natural skin tone and then changed their skin tone later. And so those very fair toned gowns, like the light blues, the light pinks, the whites, don't look the way they're supposed to because the girls changed their skin tone. And they're not thinking about it. And this is why I point this stuff out, because I'm like, I'm trying to give them the preparation that their coaches aren't giving them before they get to Miss Universe, because these are things that Philippines, Thailand, and Vietnam already know. Venezuela already knows to do stuff like this. They don't make these mistakes. The United States does. And I don't know why they're not fixing it. So I would rather tell them now, before one of these girls goes to Miss Universe and runs over my country yet again. I am so sorry, but I'm tired of losing. Okay, I would at least like USA to get into top 5. So I'm going to sit here and complain until these girls get it right. And I get one of those girls into top 5. If that's all I can do, I'm going to sit here and complain until they fix it, because I'm tired of losing. Okay. Let's listen to her actual answer. Let me see if I can hear this. I want to make sure everything's good.
Wade, how has this impacted equality for women in Texas?
Let me root because I don't think we heard the whole question.
With the change to Roe.
There it is.
Dallas. With the change to Roe v. Wade, how has this impacted equality for women in Texas?
With the change of Roe v. Wade, how has this affected equality for women in Texas? Now, for those of you who complain about me doing content outside of pageantry, paying attention to politics and everything else that happens in the world, now do you understand why we do this? Because some people are like, well, why are you paying attention to politics? Why would you speak about why? People want to know why I don't just talk about pretty girls in pretty gowns all damn day. The video that I put out 2-3 weeks ago has now just been brought up on a state pageant stage. And now you know why we do the discussions that we do. As much as it may inflame you or infuriate you, if you did not know about Roe versus Wade, if you didn't know what it was, if you didn't know the circumstances, you would have bombed this question. Luckily, Texas does what I have suggested all girls do, and keeping an eye on the political happenings of your country, because it will come up on stage. So for those of the people who are like, pageants isn't about politics, you have been proven wrong yet again. Now let's listen to her answer about Roe versus Wade, because I do believe it is very impressive.
Well, in Texas, we have a trigger law because of what has happened with Roe v. Wade, where it's making abortion illegal since the time of conception. And as a woman, I believe it's our right to make a decision. It's a personal choice. There's so many instances. It's our body. I understand both sides, but when we talk about rape or incest, I think these are situations where women should absolutely have the choice, and it's her choice alone.
The first runner-up to Miss Texas.
Woo, baby girl. Yes, Texas. She got the win with that answer, and she said that answer in front of politically conservative people who would not agree with what she was saying on that stage. As she said, Texas has a trigger law, which means they were waiting and hoping that Roe versus Wade got overturned so that they could immediately ban abortions. And she stood up there in all her confidence and said, I disagree with the leadership of my state. That is the queen. That is queen behavior. Now, I'm going to say it one more time, because you once again, you guys see the close-up, right? You guys see the close-up, right, of the tan. It's killing me. You can clearly see the difference of the skin tone right there. I am dying, you guys. I'm dying. Please make the girl stop doing this to me. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. It's so distracting. This girl is gorgeous. Her contour is literally the same color of the rest of her body. Oh my God. No. Who's allowing this? She deserves so much better. Somebody should have helped her. Does she not have friends? I'll be your friend, Texas. They did you dirty, okay? They could have got a foundation that matched or something. This is not okay. Anyways, the statement was impressive. It was impressive. This gives me queen vibes. So Texas 100% has potential. Now, there's certain things with Texas that I would feel like would need to be revamped before she got to Miss Universe, because she can survive in the United States with these performances. But Thailand, Venezuela, Philippines, I was almost going to say Colombia, but we talked about the Discord. We talked about Colombia in the Discord already. So there's a reason that I'm just going to be quiet. I'm going to be quiet about Colombia. I'm not going to say a word. I'm going to shut up. This performance, though, I love that little sassy turn she did at the end. That smile with the chin chuck is not going to fly. And those knees are a little bit stiff. That walk needs to be better. She's giving a very I'm performing type of performance. I can see it's not natural. She's very much giving me like a Venezuelan type of vibe. She can get into finals like that, but she can't win like that. That's not going to happen in Miss Universe. Not when you're going up against Thailand and the Philippines. They're not going to be nice to you. They're not. You have to be natural. If it comes off as a performance, it's over. How do you feel Faith winning DC USA? Oh, I did a whole live stream when Faith won. I did a whole live stream when Faith won, because the moment I found out that girl, I was fangirling over Faith the moment that girl won DC. She was still on stage and I was doing a live stream about it. Like, because she's the one competitor that I met in person. And when I met her in person, one of the things that I asked her, I'm like, please compete again. I looked her in the face. I said, please compete again. You were amazing. And when I'm not just saying that because you were good in this competition, I could see that this is a competitor that would be great in almost any competition. And I told her, I was like, if you want the Miss Grand title, it will be yours. You can have that title. But I knew that she kind of wanted that DC crown. And I'm like, it's hard. DC is a hard crown to get. Florida, Texas, DC, New York, California, those are really hard to get. So when she said she's going after DC, I'm like, she's very good, but DC plays no games. DC itself feels like a high level competition. She's very good though. So when she won, I'm like, finally, there is a girl who I know can give Philippines the same sass that they throw in everybody else's face. The only problem is the Miss USA judging system has not been the best. It truly has not been the best. So I'm concerned for her. I'm concerned because I know that she's really good. As far as I'm concerned, from what I'm viewing from Texas right now, Texas cannot beat DC. And for those, maybe I should pull up DC. Maybe you guys don't know who I'm talking about. I told you before, yeah, I told you guys when I went to Miss Earth USA about the first runner-up. I told you, I said it on live stream and I said it on my IG stories. I was talking about the first runner-up because she was so damn good. Are you kidding me? You're telling me that her performance isn't here? Because I'll pull up her Miss Earth performance. Mess with me. And she wore the same gown. I loved her in that gown, so she did great. I'm going to fast forward to her performance. I don't even think I've seen this one. So that's DC. That is Miss Faith. She takes excellent pictures. She really gives a Miss Universe type of feel. Interesting. I'm watching this performance for the first time. Hold up. I gotta rewind that. Or I'm gonna rewind that. Nope, I'm nitpicking. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, she's so... I love her photos. Her photos are great. And I'm gonna nitpick her even knowing that she's so good. I want her to be good enough to like threaten other countries. So I'm gonna be nitpicky because I want her to be the best. I do. I want her to be like really good. It hurts me to say, I think her Miss Earth USA swimwear was better. Because this one's giving me a little bit more stiffness. It's a little bit more I'm performing type of vibe. Uh-oh. It's making me concerned because it's like, okay, hold on. Let me see the gown. I'm freaking out. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone for a second. This is my girl. You guys aren't gonna, I'm gonna see if I can find her Miss Earth USA performance. Because her Miss Earth USA performance, I think that was still her best. I don't think this is her best. And I don't know if this is a conscious decision on her part to change up the way that she's performing because it's Miss DC and it's, USA, and USA is, USA judging standards. I don't know. This is why we're just not doing that great. I'm gonna see if I can find her Miss Earth performance because her Miss Earth performance was damn good. So good. It was so good. It was so good. Crowning moments and special awards. I need to see. Where's swimwear? Look, it's me. Top 5 announcements, crowning ceremony, opening. No, where's swimwear? Y'all, it drives me nuts when my face pops up everywhere because I'm just like, I'm trying to tell my own face to get the hell out of the way. Here's the full performance. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find her swimwear. Let me just fast forward real quick because bam, I'm so good. Look, 1 click. All it took was 1 click. I got her in 1 click. Okay, so we're gonna you guys tell me if this performance. Wait, time out. You guys are telling me Girl, that's from 2020. And did I not check the date on that? Hold up. I'm going to open a new tab here. Hold up. That might have been my mistake. Hold on. This is why I have you guys. Look, we're sipping tea together. We're sipping tea together. And the chat is telling me that's an old performance. Is it really? Because I thought that she wore her yellow dress during her performance. So when I saw it was white, I was like, why is it white? I thought she wore yellow. I could have sworn she wore yellow. So are you telling me they don't have her winning performance on here? Oh, nope, she's already walking different. Nope, she's already walking different. Yes, that's my girl. That's my girl. That okay, now it makes sense. Cause I would babe, there she is. That's the real Faith. Cause I was like, I don't know who that other girl is. She's being real stiff. This is this my babe. That's her. That's her. Okay. I'm glad you guys said something because I was scared. I was like, wait, why is she not as good as she was before? Because baby girl is stunning. Like she know how to work. She knows how to work. Like WERK, work. Faith works. She works and she works hard. Look at that. She plays no games. Look, you guys scared me because, oh, I was scared. Thank you, chat. Thank you for letting me know because I was freaking out. I'm like, no, this is not the girl that I know. I was about to freak out. I was going to be so sad. Okay, so that's her DC. And I'm happy. Okay, I'm happy. That's, ooh, girl. Yes. Okay, so here's Faith in Miss Earth USA. This is where I saw her and I called it first. Okay, the DC judges, I'm sorry, I saw her first and I called it first. The DC judges are gonna be like, oh, but we chose her. I chose her first. She is amazing, and I said so. I have the IG lives to prove it. I called her before she ever entered a Miss USA arena because she was that damn good. I loved watching her perform. This isn't her. There she is. I love, man, her little sassy self. She's flaunting, she's sassy, she's happy, pure confidence. Those legs are straight. She's, oh God, I love it. Love it. Look at that. Look at it. That is a Miss Universe caliber performance right there. I saw her on stage. I was like, are you serious? Are you kidding me? Where did she come from? Let me steal her. Oh my God. Y'all look, the Miss Earth International competitors better be hoping or better be lucky. They better be saying thank you. They better be gracing the gods and thanking the gods for their blessings that this girl is not being sent to Miss Earth competition, because Faith would cap everybody in the knees. It'd be over. It would be over if she went to Miss Earth because she was the first runner-up, but because she has the DC title, she can't represent the United States at Miss Earth because technically she would have been the next queen to go. Here she is yet again in evening gown because she's that good. I know, right? We're looking at her growth because I didn't like that other. Oh God. Oh, it's so captivating. I saw this and I was like, baby, I love her. Direct eye contact with a little sway, change of face. Oh, the confidence on this. I love the way that she kind of moves her body. I don't know what that, but it's just nice. The way her hair flows. I dream of having a Miss USA representative at Miss Universe that works like that. Look, you see that turn? Did you see the turn though? But did you see the turn? Did you see it? Did you see it? You saw it. You synced it. Oh my God, this girl. And she's consistent. That's the thing. She's like this in any time you see her. Because I watched her in throughout all of the Miss Earth activities. She was that good every time. She was so good. And she took her time. Oh, see, this is why that's the girl that I rant and rave all the time. That's DC. That is the girl representing the United States. That's the girl representing DC, District of Columbia, in Miss USA this year. She won. And I don't know. A lot of people have DM'd me asking questions about the original queen. My only job was to be there, to be a part of the selection committee. After that, I have no input. I have no say. I do not work in the organization. I don't know. Even if I worked in the organization, there's no way I'd be allowed to even say anything. But I don't. I don't work for the organization. Now, what I will say is that I'm nosy. Okay, let's be nosy together. Let's be nosy together and just, there's some things that I sussed. There's some sussy things happening in Miss Earth USA, because when it dropped that a new queen was going to be, presented, I knew that Faith's not giving up her DC crown, so she's out. So it goes to the second runner up, and she was really good too. But I don't know if she can, like, I know Faith and the winner Natalia, those two can pull out a win. They could have won Miss Earth period, the international competition. Both those girls could win that. I'm not so sure about the second runner up. She's got time to develop though. She's not a bad competitor at all. But I'm gonna go to the Miss Earth because we're just gonna do this together. As I'm saying, Miss Earth organization has not told me anything. I am not privy to any information. I'm being nosy just like any other normal fan. But I sussed some things because I am a nosy investigator. Where is the page? USA. Okay, so the first thing I know is that a lot of these girls would rather lose a body part than give up a crown, because they've tried for so long and so much, and it means so much to them. And no woman's giving up a crown willingly. Like, she's gonna go to her grave with that tiara, like it's over. So a lot of these queens, they do hold their public, presence and reputation. They take it very seriously. So if something were to have happened that was serious, I feel like any queen would let us know. There have been queens where a family member died, or, they just couldn't participate in international competition. They would make a statement themselves. So the first thing that I sussed when I'm looking at all this information is there has been no statement at all made by the original queen. So that was sus number one. I'm like, okay, I see that the organization is acknowledging this. They have no choice. And by the way, to turn off comments, that was like a curious feat. I've never seen them do that before. So I'm like, sussy, 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 sus. Sus, okay. I would vote you guys out. It's just too sus, imposter. And then the second thing, there's no statement by the original queen, which I don't think has ever happened. The only time I've never seen a statement released by the original queen is if something bad happened, like between, them. So I was like, okay, that's super weird. And then, because I'm super nosy, I'm looking at, the like count, like the people that liked certain things, because I follow Miss Earth USA because I like them. They're great. Usually, fantastic organization, no problems. I follow them. And most of the current and former queens still follow Miss Earth USA. Everybody supports Miss Earth USA. They've been doing really well as like an organization. Our girls have been doing really well at Miss Earth. Like, they deserve all the support in the world. So we all do follow them. Now I was looking at the who liked what. I still follow most of the queens. Like, I follow a lot of them. How far are we? We're 42 minutes in. Okay, look. I found it a little sussy that all of us, including myself, I like a lot of their posts, and I follow along. The former queens like a lot of their posts. But the most recent former queen isn't liking any posts. She not here. I read into everything, okay? I'm trying to piece the puzzle together myself, and it's very curious that there is no presence by the most recent former queen. It's just very curious. I'm sussing the whole thing, because it's almost like she just vanished. She's just gone. She's just gone. And I'm not going to let it go that a recent queen just suddenly dropped off the face of the earth with no explanation, and is suddenly not even mentioned by the organization, is not acknowledged by the organization. She's not interacting with you know what I'm going to check right now? I'm going to check something. I'm sussing and I'm nosy. I'm checking. Follow Urs. I wonder, you guys can somebody do the check, because I don't know if I'm that fast at checking, because I don't remember what the tag is. Are they still following each other? Somebody go check. I'm checking. Hold on. Okay, so that's the correct spelling. I'm going to copy that because I'm a terrible speller. I'm being a nosy. I'm a pageant fan. I'm just being a nosy pageant fan. Nobody get mad at me. I'm checking. Y'all. I can't believe I just did all this on live stream. No, she doesn't get wrecked. No, she doesn't get wrecked. I see you. I see you. And I see your comment. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. I just checked. I'll double check. She doesn't. I don't know what I thought. But no. Uh-uh. Oh, she doesn't, dude. I'm just like I'm just a little bit stunned that my nosy, usually when you're nosy, right? You don't typically find anything. Like when you're being nosy on the internet, like you might find little tidbits or something, but you ain't going to like discover something. So the fact that I feel like I just discovered something, I wonder if I can pull this up. I can pull this up. Oh my God. I'm going to show you guys, and you guys make of it what you will. We're being nosy pageant fans together because we love the queens, and of course we're gonna find out. Okay, so we're gonna stay out of my DMs. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. Of course I follow Miss Earth USA because I support them and I love them and they're amazing, and I want our girls to do well. Of course I follow them. I need to follow probably Miss Grand USA. I probably need to go follow them. I haven't been. Okay, so the first thing I noticed is that a lot of the former queens I do follow, and I can see when they're liking something. So when somebody is absent from the like bar, I can tell. Wait, oh my gosh, the statement is gone. The public statement is also gone. I just realized that. It's gone. It's not here. But see, I can, on my Instagram, oh, my thing is in the way. Ooh. On my Instagram, I can see who liked what right there because I'm following them. So you can see who I'm following. I can, tell like VIP Pageantry liked the photo. I liked the photo. We all like the photo because we're supporting the queen. We all want to support the queen. We're all here to be supportive, right? But there's certain people that are missing. Oh no, I don't need to go to Marissa's page. I wonder what she's doing though. We can stalk her later. She's still so pretty. Love her to death. Oh my God. So this is what I did. I went to follow Urs. Oh, you can't type it in here? Okay, well, you're going to have to do it on your phones then. If you go to your phone and you click on followers, you can actually type in a specific follower to see if they are there, which is what I did on my phone. And I found out that the former queen is no longer following Miss Earth USA. So once again, I'm sussing the whole situation. Sus. I'm sussing. It's sussy. Okay? I just checked. Who's saying that? Ice cream is telling me I'm crazy. Ice cream, are you telling me I'm crazy? Dude, I just checked. Look, can you see that? I typed it in. I typed in the name and it's not there. It is not there. It's not. I just did it. I'm doing it. I'm looking at it. It's not there. It's not there. She doesn't. So that's I'm just saying. You guys want to know what I know? I know as much as I just found out. That's all I know. I don't know. I just checked. I checked again. I keep checking and rechecking. I know. No users found, dude. No users found. So I'm like, is my phone, you can see that, right? No users found. You see how there's no users popping up? I don't know. I have no idea. I have people saying they are. So maybe, is it my phone? I don't understand why. Because mine's not showing it. But either way, everybody's been trying. Look, we're all trying to figure out the same thing. I have no idea. And unless another statement is made, we're probably never going to know. Look, there's we're doing the same thing. See, somebody else is saying she unfollowed it. That's what I'm just like, I don't know. Because I'm checking mine and mine is not, it's not popping up. So I don't know. So you guys, you guys go do your pageant fan, you know, searching, because that's all I know. But so we're catching up because Miss Earth USA has a new queen, which is the second runner-up, because the first runner-up is Miss DC USA, who is one of my favorites to do really well in competition. Who else do we need to? Well, I see other Miss USA contestants. Let's just go through them since we're here. Is the sound on for these? No. Since we're here, let's just go through some videos. What the hey? Ah, stop moving. I want to grab me. Wee! I'm moving my box. All right, who's this? This is Mississippi and Nevada. Oh, Lord, Nevada. Lord, have mercy on my spirit. Nevada. I have a history with Nevada. One thing I know is not going to happen again, okay? One thing I know is not going to happen again. All right, so who are we looking at? This is Mississippi. That girl is tall. She's got lanky limbs. She's got those tall, long limbs. Great hair. I love it when girls have great hair. It just smooths out the overall look. Her headshot is stunning, by the way. This girl's headshot is amazing. But the swimwear is not enticing. Nope. It's very standard, especially in, you know, United States type of, let me rewatch that one good time. Look at that headshot though. You see that headshot right there? Her headshot is stunning. Her headshot is stunning. I love her headshot. But this is, even for Miss USA, this is not a finalist performance. It's very just run-of-the-mill. There's nothing truly special about it. Is she stumbling, tripping, and falling? No. But you can tell that she rehearsed this. You can tell she was coached. You can tell she's not really having the most fun. She's kind of just doing what need be done and leaving the stage. Oh, let's see. She's okay with the coloring? I think she's okay. I can tell that she's tanned, but at least it's a consistent tan. Like, her face isn't drastically a different color than the rest of her body. Her hands are, though. Her hands certainly are. And that comes from, you know, wearing gloves and stuff when you get tan, so you don't get the tanner on the palms of your hands. But that's just a minor oversight. Who's this? Who dat girl? Is that the same girl? Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm getting thrown. Miss Mississippi USA. So was the first girl Nevada? I'm thrown because, hold on. Was the first girl... Oh, they're showing all her different competitions. Well, that's new. That's new. So we get to see her development. See, Miss USA should be doing this themselves. Whoever did this video, thank you. Thank you for this. So I get to see her development. And this is her in 2019, and she got top 13, and I understand why she didn't make it forward. This is so much better. Even the styling is much more fierce. That's a great turn. Her hair is phenomenal. The development. No wonder she won. She needs more confidence and a little bit more sass on that. Is she competing in a leg? She's got a brace on her leg and she's still going for it. She looks great. She's not walking like a girl that knows she's like the best. She needs more confidence. Her overall look is so stunning. That blue velvet on her is to die for. I love it. Oh my God, I love it. This is what color does for you, girl. Look at that color. Oh my God. With the fabric, I miss fabric so much. I miss fabric so much. Everybody is doing the same, which this is still the same silhouette. It's just like a sheath gown with a slit in the thigh. Everybody does the same silhouette of gown, and everybody typically uses the same like mesh material fabric that's bejeweled to hell. So to actually see her in a velvet, that's a color, even if the silhouette isn't necessarily changed, it's still so different from anything that we ever get to see nowadays. I love it. And this blue is stunning on her. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Oh my God, this color looks so good on her. Somebody go message Mississippi and just congrats on her dress, the styling, the improvement. Yes, I live for it to die. Ah, gag me, girl. Yes. Her hair. Oh my gosh, that was good. She's such a Barbie. Is she? I don't know. She's not going after DC like this. She needs more confidence. She needs a little bit more sass. I know the United States would love to have another blonde. They've been, you know, the black girls have been reigning supreme, and there's some people that find issue with that. Even if we have 10 blondes, you guys don't care, but whatever. She's gorgeous. I would have no problem with her being crowned. She just needs more sass. You're not gonna outsass DC in this. You gotta up it, girl. But the jump in development for this woman, outrageous. Outrageous. I love it. This is why I complain as much as I do. If my complaints get a girl to improve, I will complain till the end of time. Okay? Just for this moment where I get to finally fangirl, okay? I will complain until you make me fangirl. I would have complained about this competitor for her past performances, which I just did, to be honest. But then getting to this, when she actually won, is so worth all the complaining. It's so good. It's like, absolutely, she should be so proud of herself. But she needs to come with the fierceness when it comes time for, I kind of want to know how she sounds. Since we're here, since we're listening.
Something you've accomplished that your younger self never thought you'd be able to do.
Growing up, as I'm a very tall girl, I was picked on for being tall, and what teenage girl doesn't have problems with self-confidence? And it's something that took me my teenage years to understand that I should be confident in who I am. I am who I am because my family raised me that way, and I am very proud of that. And that's something that I encourage other girls to do, is to find that confidence early in life, because it's a great thing. Thank you.
Okay, it wasn't a bad statement. She needs more energy. She needs a lot more energy. She just needs to amp it up a little bit. But like, she definitely has the potential to do so, and she has the time to do so. She needs to just get the energy, girl. Get the confidence. What these girls don't understand, they step on stage still trying to be pretty princess. They step on stage still trying to be, oh my God, I'm such a sweet, nice, perfect little prissy, nice girl thing. And that's fine. And you know, if you meet me in person, which people have, some of you have met me in person, you know that like, I'm a sweetheart. I will love you and hug you and be your best friend and be like, hey, let's go to Disneyland together. Like, I have no chill. Okay. You meet me, we're automatic frenzies. You want to go get ice cream, like iced coffee? What's up? Call me. Like, we're besties. That's how I am naturally. I just like that. But when you step on stage, you have to behave like a queen. And that honestly bothers some people about me. It's like, when you meet me in person, the correlation to how I behave in person and how I behave on my channel is so different. Because in person, like, I'm your bestie. But when I'm on my channel, I'm very authoritative because that's my channel. I am in charge there. And people are like, oh, when you're on your channel, you act so entitled. You're entitled. Of course I am. It's my channel. That statement has always baffled me. People are like, oh, you're so entitled. I'm like, am I not entitled to be entitled? Like, when it comes to my car, I'm super entitled to my car because I pay for it. When it comes to like my bedroom, I'm very bossy about my bedroom and who gets to come into it. And it's not because I'm like entitled. It's because it's my bedroom and I'm the boss here. I'm the one that makes the law and puts the rules, and it makes what say and goes, and I am the maker of all things in my room. That's not entitlement. Like, I swear people like this will look at Miss Universe and say she's so entitled. Look at her thinking she's so self-important, wearing a tiara everywhere she goes. Like, that's her job, sir. That's what she does. So when people tell me, oh my God, you're so entitled, it's my channel. I built it. I have to lay down the law sometimes. Otherwise, honestly, if I could have let the fan base run me off of YouTube, like within the first year of me being on YouTube. I have faced backlash for many different silly things that I really don't care about. If I was a weaker person, I would no longer be a YouTuber. There has to be a certain level of entitlement to be able to stand your ground and know, hey, this is my space. This is my spot. You're not going to drive me out of my own kingdom. You don't have to be here. The same rules that apply on my channels, the same rules that apply in my bedroom. You don't like my bedroom, you don't have to be here, but it's still mine. People are like, oh my God, you're so entitled. Like, of course. Of course. It's the same thing when people are like, you're attention seeking. Of course. I am a YouTuber. That is the point. Every pageant queen is an attention seeker. Every Miss Universe is an attention seeker. You think she does red carpets because like that's just what she like? That's why she's on red carpets. That's why she does interviews. That's why she's on TV. Everybody who works in media is an attention seeker. That is our job. It drives me. I get DMs like that all the time. People are like, you're just seeking attention. Duh. You think I did a video about Ukraine for it to not get attention? Are you kidding me? Like, I am yes. Yeah, it is my YouTube channel and it is meant to get attention. And quite honestly, like, people are like, oh, you're attention seeking. All the attention that I seek is for the girls that I like. I'm sitting here, like, we're not sitting here discussing my life goals, dreams, and habits. We're not sitting here discussing the date that I was supposed to go on this evening. It got rescheduled till tomorrow. Okay, whatever, it's fine. But we're not sitting here discussing me. I'm attention seeking right now so that we can talk about the competitors. You get mad at me for that? Fine. I don't care. I don't. You're going to call me an attention seeker? I am. I want to draw attention to the pageant queens. And then tomorrow we're probably going to talk about politics. And the day after that, we're probably going to talk about costumes. I'm going to attention seek for all that. And if you're mad about it, well, you can kiss my entitled butt. Let's, I think Nevada's next. You're so entitled. No, of course, no shit. I have all these crowns. Legit though, pause. I just think it's hilarious. I just think it's hilarious. Ugh. I don't want to accidentally unplug anything. They're like, you're so entitled. Really? I couldn't tell. Like, in so many videos, I'm sitting here wearing a crown to showcase my level of entitlement. You really think calling me entitled is about to be an insult? Really? Really? Every pageant queen I know is super entitled, and she has every right to be, and they need to be more entitled. When these girls step on stage, and that's originally what I was talking about before we got into that discussion. When these girls step on stage, it's really hard for them to drop the niceness. It's really hard for them to just drop what likely is their very natural, nice, kind personality. But when you're a queen, when you have a tiara on your head, people expect a certain level of authority and entitlement to come from you. Otherwise, why are we calling you a queen? What is the purpose? If you are going to be a queen, you had better be amazing. You had better be a standout special woman. You had better be able to flaunt and flex on the rest of us because you're the only girl in the room wearing a crown. That's the reason you're a queen. When these girls step on stage, they forget to behave that way. They want to be nice. They want to be pretty princess. And that only works in a teen competition. When you step on a major national stage as a Miss title holder, you kind of have to be a little disrespectful. You kind of have to be a show off. You kind of have to be like super that's not even kind of. You have to be super confident. You have to honestly, honest to God, you have to. Even they said it's not confidence, it's arrogance. Arrogance is fine on stage. That's fine. Like, legit. You can be for the 30 to 60 seconds you are performing on stage. You are doing your walk, you are doing your turns. I expect some arrogance. Your job is to convince me that you are better than every other girl backstage. And that takes a little bit of arrogance to look me in the face and say, I'm better than those girls. I'm better than Idaho. I'm better than California. I'm better than Florida. I'm better than Wyoming. You had better be able to look your judges in the face and tell them without a flinch in your confidence, you are the best. Period. No question. That takes a little bit of arrogance. And that's the only way you're going to get that crown. And arrogance is only permissible. I'm saying this right now. Arrogance is only permissible when you are performing on stage. Like, when I'm on my channel, and I'm saying my favorites list, I'm entitled to have my favorites just like you guys are entitled to have your favorites. So I'm gonna be a little arrogant about my favorites, and I'm gonna back up my favorites, and I'm gonna hype my favorites because I think they deserve it. And I'm entitled to hype whoever the hell I want. And you can call that arrogant all you want, but it's my opinion. And quite honestly, everybody's entitled to one. Everybody's entitled to it. It's a little bit arrogant for me to have, I don't know, something like 12 to 16 or 20 tiaras in my room, but you're not gonna do anything about it. It's not. But as arrogant or confident I can be on my channel, which is a realm where I make the rules, when you meet me in person, it doesn't mean I'm going to be mean to you. It doesn't mean I'm super scary, even though there's some people that thought that I was super scary. And then they realized, they're like, oh my God, I don't know what I thought, but I thought you were they're like, I thought you were different than this. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm very authoritative on my channel because I am the leader of the kingdom. I have to be. If I don't have confidence in what I say, how is anybody else going to take me seriously? What do I look like coming on my channel acting all scared and meek? You know, and unsure of myself. I can't afford to do that. Otherwise, no one should be here. No one should have confidence in me if I don't have confidence in myself. So I have to have a slight tinge of arrogance because I'm the one that sits on the throne. Otherwise, why are you on the throne if you're not going to defend it? Why are you on the throne if you don't deserve one? Any woman who sits on the throne, any throne in this world is a little bit arrogant, okay? The Queen of England, she a little bit arrogant because she knows she's popping. All right, Miss Universe, she's a little bit arrogant. She's got $1 million tiara on her head, and she's got every reason and right to be a little bit arrogant with that giant goose egg of a diamond sitting on her forehead. She's got every right. So every girl, the USA girls need to understand that when you step on stage, it is okay to be disrespectful. Like, they laugh at me when I say that, but when you get on stage, I expect you to piss me off. The way, what is that one girl? Beanie Beanie 34, Zambales, that girl, I'm not even, like, you guys laugh at me when I say these things. I, like, was triggered when I saw that girl perform on stage. Beanie Beanie Zambales, she legit, like, upset me because she was looking at my face like she was, like, gonna snatch my man, which I'm not in a committed relationship right now. And she still had me mad. She still had me mad over my fictitious boyfriend. Because I was like, who do you think you're looking at like that? Girl, we can throw hands right now. I'll pop these nails off in a second, right in your little cute ass dimple. What are you saying? What? Let's go. Like, I was ready to, like, oh, she had me mad. And that's what made me like her. That's what made me like her. Yes, it's CJ. CJ commands respect. That girl's arrogance is through the roof. And I love her for it. Because she owns the hell out of that stage. That stage is hers, not anybody else's. CJ's the type of girl that will look you in your face and be like, sis, I love you, but I'm better than you and I'm going to take the crown. And that's the type of arrogance and confidence you need to be a queen. Because if you're not going to take the crown, you're not going to get the crown. You have to be willing to snatch it. Every other girl in Miss USA needs to understand 50 other girls want that crown. You have to be willing to step on every single one of their dreams to take it from them. If you do not have the strength or willpower to do it, you don't deserve it. It's hard to do. You know, even like if I were in competition, like, of course I would want to be friends with all the girls, but my mentality would completely change the moment I stepped on stage. The moment I stepped on stage, you're all enemies. I'm going to destroy you all. I'm going to flex and flaunt in front of the judges and give them no choice but to crown me. And you girls are great, but you don't deserve my crown, period. That's the level of arrogance you need to be. Otherwise, you don't deserve the crown. Miss USA needs to figure that out because that's why we keep getting the floor wiped with us by other countries who are more confident than us. This girl is gorgeous, but she's not giving me fight. She's not fighting. She's giving me, I'm beautiful. You are gorgeous. The styling is so much improved. Like, everything's great. But is she threatening me right now? Am I scared of her? No. This is not a girl that looks at me and makes me fear her. I look at her and be like, I can take you. I can take you. You don't threaten me whatsoever. At all. At all. You don't threaten me whatsoever. At all. And that's a problem. I should shudder and shake in my shoes. I want to fast forward because we've been on this one and I want to see the other one. Girl, what dress were you wearing? Nevada? Is this what you were wearing? Is the other, is first runner up wearing a wedding dress? No. No. What did I just, bro? She's adorable. First runner up is adorable. But why are you, that is a straight tulle, old school wedding gown. Oh, okay. This is teens. Oh, whoa. Oh God. All right. It's teens. It's teens. Teens, I can give, whoa, you guys, teens, different rules for teens, because both those dresses were not okay for Miss. Teens, I was about to die. I was about to die. I was going to lose it, you guys. Where's Miss, they said Mississippi and Nevada. Why am I looking at a teen? I don't want to see teens. It's not what I watch. Miss Nevada USA 2020 winner. All right. This is the Miss division. Are we doing the hands-on? I've seen this gown before. It's actually been on a Miss USA stage. Nevada? This is Nevada? This is Nevada. No. This is Nevada? Interesting. All right. Well, I think Mississippi has more of a chance than Nevada. Usually, we'll see what type of development Nevada goes through because I think their training is pretty good. So we'll have to see what happens. But I think Mississippi has more of a shot. But I don't really see anybody coming after DC. Miss USA 2022. Because I know there's a video. And I want to see them. Ugh, every time I search pageantry, my face is the first thing. I wish I could block my own channel. I do. I wish I could block my own channel so I don't have to see it ever pop up. Ever, ever, ever. Ooh, nope. I'm not going to do Thailand because I'll watch it later. I will pick my favorites because sometimes I watch other people's favorites and I still don't agree with it. Like that's the level I've gotten to. Even if I do watch somebody else's favorites list, I'm like, no, you did it wrong. You did it wrong. I'm picking my own. Like there's no way for me to be influenced by anyone else because I've watched other people's favorites lists and I'm just like, your favorites list is out of whack. This makes no sense. I'm not listening to you. It's just no point. Where is the video of all the Miss USA delegates? Is this it? All right. Which I thought about doing a video on this, but whatever. Babe, nope. I want to see that headshot. Look at that head. No. Now the headshot, like the girl is gorgeous. Do you guys know what I'm going to say about this headshot? Let's see how predictable I've become. How predictable am I? What am I about to criticize this headshot for? Everything in this headshot is beautiful, except for one thing. What is that one thing? Pop quiz, everybody. Pop quiz? Answer the question. What is the one thing wrong with this headshot? Okay, check out the photo. What is wrong with this headshot? This is what? I don't even know what I'm looking. This is Teen 2000. I still don't care. We're using this. We're using this as a case study today. I'm watching everybody give the answers. You guys are correct. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of you. Yes, you're right. Everybody's so right. It's the tan. Everybody who put tan. Everybody who put tan. 100%. It's the tan. It is the tan. Do you see under that girl's eyes how fair it is? It's so fair. Look at her shoulder. Look at the back of her shoulder and then the color underneath her eye. It is so tan. And the tan is like on her, it's like it's wiped off on her forehead, but then she's her normal shade underneath her eye. And it's just, the photo's gorgeous. Even the pink background is like, it's a beautiful, this is a teen. This is a very beautiful teen photo, but the tan is so bad it's distracting. And it takes away from the photo because the photo, her blue eyes, it's so cute. The tan ruins this photo. The tan did not look natural to her. No, it doesn't. And I try to tell girls who are very fair skinned, like, you can tan, but you can't tan too dark because we can tell it gets to a point where it doesn't look natural. Right now, her forehead looks dirty. And I'm upset because it's such like a cute photo. That daisy in her ear, the pink in the background, like this is such a teen photo and it's ruined by that damn tan. It's, so awful. She was previously Miss Delaware Teen. Why? Look, you guys keep putting me right back on DC, making me want to love on her. Stop it. Stop throwing her in my face. Wait, you're not going to show me any of the walks? None of them? At all? Oh, I feel lied to. I feel lied to. There's no walks in this. There's no walks. All right. Besides Texas and DC, who else do we need to pull up since we're sitting here looking at Miss USA competitors? Other than Texas and DC, I'm not talking about Thailand right now because I'm probably going to actually film that video and put it out. And then I think Philippines is up to stuff. So I'm probably going to film their video and put it out. All that's going to be done in the morning before I have to go on my rescheduled date. And for those of you in my Patreon, I will update you guys on my messy dating life. For those of you who don't know and you're not a part of the Patreon, another video that has been secretly uploaded so that my title holders can see. We've been talking about my messy dating life. So Patreon nobility, you will be updated and you will know who I'm actually going out with tomorrow. It's very messy and it's kind of funny, but I'm not outing myself. We talk about other people's drama, not mine. Montana, Illinois, and Kansas, California, and Hawaii. I see a lot of California. So let's do California, Montana, and New York. Okay, I'm going to do those first. California, Miss USA, California, Montana, New York. Those, you guys are the next ones up. Oh, well, they got Florida in this video, so might as well. All right. No, I need walks. I want walks. And I got to make sure it's the right year. Okay. So I have seen this before once. I talked about it on IG Live. I'm going to rewind to the beginning. Great color on her. I can tell that's mostly her natural skin tone. So no tanning issues here. Thank God. I'm so scared of tans at this point. Oh, you guys, hold on. I'm tripping. My bad. My whole face is like blocking the way. My bad. That's me. But I got it. I made it happen. Okay. So back it up. Back it up. So there she goes. She's got a lot of confidence. I like that on her. Facial fluctuation. Absolutely. I don't know why her movements are so sharp. They need to be more poised and fluid. Ooh, that was a very quick pose at the end. We need poise. We need to gracify this a little bit. I love the sass, but it is not graceful. Babe, grace it out. Grace it out. DC can give fierceness and she's still graceful. We gotta smooth out all these movements. Woo, that was a lot. Now she's a lot more fluid here. It is evening gown, so obviously she has to be. It is not natural though. It's not natural. It's not very natural. It's a little stiff actually. It's giving me old school 90s pageant queen. Old school 90s pageant queen, but you wouldn't win. Crystal Stewart would still beat you. That's facts. Crystal Stewart is amazing. And even as a 90s queen, she was, yeah, this isn't going to work. No, that's going to need some improvement. All right. Who are we moving on to? We're looking for Florida. Is this Florida? Since we're already in this video, we might as well do Florida before we do Montana and New York. What are we working with here? Okay, we got a lot more fluidity in her movements than California gave us. And her tan is even, not overbearing, hardly noticeable. Very good. Why is she having a nervous smile? She had such a nervous face. What happened there? I have not seen this type of gown in a long time. This is giving me early 2010s and I'm kind of happy for it. Even though it's white, I mean, at least it's a different silhouette and it's fabric, for God's sakes. Thank you. I will take that. I mean, you gave me fabric. She has such a, she's more confident than she was in her swimwear, but no, it's not giving me too much either. You're not going to survive that way. What's going to happen? What is this? Oh, apparently she's competed for Florida multiple times. That's fine. Oh, wait. What is this? Is this her actual? Hold on, babe. Improvement. This video makes it a little bit difficult to see what's happening. That blonde tan is it's messing up her hair. It drives me nuts. Throwing it off. Fast forward. Hey, Florida put on the fire for the showcase. Look at that stage, Florida. Yes. Look at the staging for Florida. Snaps for you. It's her 8th attempt. This girl tried 8 times to win Florida. 8 freaking times to win Florida. Are you kidding me? Props to you, baby girl. Oh my God, 8 times. She definitely had more confidence. The styling is better. The smile is better. It's still stiff. There's no transition there. You held it and it was weird. I want to see that walk. Walkie, walkie, walk. You're still holding the same stiff face. Same stiff face. Same stiff face. Same stiff face. Same smile. Same smile. Not changing, not changing, not changing. She never changed it. Okay. Well, all right. Montana. I can't spell. Don't laugh at my spelling. I can't spell. I don't know what I'm doing. Blah, 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 blah. Idaho and Montana. I love that they're doubling up the girls in the video so that we can actually see. They're like 2014. I know they're throwing me off with the different dates and stuff. So I'm trying to pay attention to the dates. What is going on with that tan? Oh my God. And all the wait, I'm sorry. There's so much happening right now. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Did you guys like, are you guys performing on a field of poster board? What is happening? And why does this look like a bride of like wedding rejects? Is this a bridal show? Is this a trunk show? Why is everybody in white? What state is this? And then all of the girls look extra crispy. Why? And it's made worse that they're all in white gowns and then they've got this white background. I'm going to have a heart attack. Oh, the live stream's not supposed to be like this. I'm so triggered. Somebody come save me. Pep talk me in the comments. I can't stand this. I'm sorry. I can't. The white background, it's snowing, too much white people. But that's the thing. It's a sea of white people, but they're not white, and it's freaking me out. What is wrong with being fair-skinned nowadays? They are, oh my God. I can't. It's so much white, and the places where it's supposed to be white, it's not. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm gonna try to get through this. This one hurts. I'm sorry. This one hurts. But girls, what is happening? I'll maybe have a little bit of sound if we can get away with it. I'm hoping we can get away with it. Oh no, we're not gonna get away with that because that's definitely copywritten music. I love that song though. Why are they so damn tan? Look at the girl in the pink. Oh my God, you're all orange. Everybody needs a bath. Everybody to the showers. Look under the armpit. Pause right there. You see, people think I'm being nitpicky for no reason. People think I am being nitpicky for no damn reason. Look under the armpit right now. Everybody think, oh, you're nitpicking. Nope, I'm not. Right there. This is why tans are so problematic. This is why you don't want to be just doing. No, back that up. I want that armpit back. We're going to learn today. Y'all going to learn today. Right there. It's in your face. You going to learn today. That armpit right there is the problem. For everybody, oh, it's her natural it's a tan and it's orange, and now you see what I can see. Because sometimes you guys need a really good visual, because I feel like sometimes I have x-ray vision and people can't see what I'm seeing. But now you see it. This is the problem with the tan. Stop it. Oh my God. I'm deceased. Okay. Moving on. Let's try to get through. Oh my God. I want to see walks. Okay. What year is this? Cause I'm checking years now. Says 2020. What is up with this background though? Okay, so now we're at 20. It's her 4th attempt. These girls put in work. And I'm just like, if people told them from the get-go what to do and what not to do, she's got the cutest little legs. And she's got a super long torso. Super long torso. How tall are you, girl? That torso is so long. Where's the confidence? Okay, there was no flex. Did anybody feel offended by her performance? I don't think so. I want to feel offended when you walk in front of me. I want to feel like you called me a bad name to my face when you walk. That's what I want. I don't feel offended at all. I feel like you need, a hug and some help. That's what I feel. Like, she's so cute. Like, I don't know. Some of these girls are so stunning and they don't behave like it. I want you to walk like you are the most fierce, baddest looking, amazing woman in the room. It's lacking confidence. I know you're from Idaho and everybody there is so sweet, but girl, get disrespectful, please. Please. I can't stand this poster board white background. Where is her evening gown walk? Why is her, okay, so we're skipping evening gown. Fine. If that's how you feel. Moving on to Montana. Oh, we're back with the orange. Really? The orange? No. And because this girl is gorgeous. I just put her video in my Miss USA video. Montana is amazing. She's gorgeous. This tan, no, I'm mad. I should DM her. Be like, you robbed me and you of your beauty because you guys saw the video. This is the same girl that was in my video. They're just very conservative. I know they're conservative. That's fine. Like, I don't care. Alvin's here? Where's Alvin? Oh my God, it's Alvin. Hi, Alvin. Hi. Hi, Alvin. Chilling here getting entertained by the queen. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm glad you guys told me Alvin's here because sometimes I don't get to see like the comments. So I'm hoping you're having a really good day, Alvin. Okay, we're all trying to catch up on the USA queens. You know what? If we can make this happen, I would love to talk to like Alvin and Lewis. Because sometimes I just feel like that you guys would get it, right? It's not me just sitting here ranting and raving for nothing. Do you guys see these tans too? It's not just me, right? And you guys have full permission to 100% ridicule my country, whatever it takes to get them to listen, because we are messing up over here and I could use some backup. It is hard. It's hard. My country is giving me heart palpitations. Like, I'm going to need a sedative to go to sleep tonight. I'm struggling. This girl is she's orange. She's orange. I can't, babe. Why would you do this? I could cry. I could freaking cry. I can see the highlight under her eyes. No, go back. I can see it from all the way, like when the camera is far away, you can see the lightness around. It looks like a Venom mask, or it looks like what is it, Punisher? It looks like a Punisher mask or something going on her face here. You can see the lightness around her eyebrows and underneath her eyes where the highlight is supposed to be. And that's like closer to her natural skin tone, but the rest of her body is so dark that it's making it look like she's got a superhero mask on her face as she's doing her crowning walk in this poster board garage background. Oh, my country, my country, my country. But why did it have to be white? Why? Oh, this is cute. This is cute. This is sassy. Okay, if you're going to look this amazing, you better be a fierce, bad looking, like, come on, girl, give me the disrespect. Give me something. I love the little butterfly wings. Those are so cute. That's a different take on like the walk, those knees. You look too stunning. Stop it. So this is 2020. This is Miss Florida USA 2020. She's gorgeous. She's definitely tan, but at least like her face is closer to her body. It's not entirely correct, but it's not something that's horrible. Those butterfly wings are so cute. I'm gonna fast forward to her winning you know, thing, to her, what is this, 2021. So second attempt. How many attempts did this girl get through? Second attempt. And this is how you know this is how you know there's privilege in the United States when it comes to pageantry. These girls are competing 4 and 8 times. They're competing every year, and they're competing at $1,000, $2,000 a pop just for entry fees to these competitions. You're paying around $2,000 just for entry fees. This is not counting the custom gowns, which they're clearly wearing. The makeup teams, the styling, the coaching, all that. And people are like, oh, well, why don't you compete? Because I'm not rich. It's because I'm not rich. A lot of these girls, they got money. Okay. They have money to spare to be competing as many times as they do and wearing these custom gowns. It is incredibly expensive to compete in the United States. These are not sponsored gowns for the most part. Most of these girls are not. Oh, the tan. Why? Why? I don't think I can do this. This is the darkest one yet. I'm not sure we can continue to do this. Why do they have entry fees? Yeah, the United States has ridiculous entry fees. Ridiculous entry fees, like outrageous entry fees. So everybody's on my neck about competing. Sure, you give me $10,000 every single year to compete. Sure. Fine. Yeah. Okay. Who's got 10 grand to be competing every year and then not win? Yes, you need to pay just to join a state pageant. Yes, you do. And then you have like the politicking that happens behind the scenes and the favoritism. This is why you guys never saw me doing these things, because some of these girls got money to spare, and they've got feelings and emotions to spare too, clearly, to be dealing with this. Like, it's ridiculous. Okay, this tan though. Do you guys see why I lose my mind at the USA girls? Me and her, damn, they're the same color. Look. Do I need to put the light closer? Like, we the same color. Why? I'm gonna keep watching this. I don't understand. What's happening? Why are you so dark? I can see the highlighter. You have a mask too. Why are these the masked queens It's the masked queen. It's like the masked singer, but for pageant queens. She also has the little mask thing. It's not as bad as the other girl, but she's so damn dark. Oh my God. Of course, we have a nude, colorless gown. And honestly, the gown did nothing for her. She could have chose better, but she's so dark. Oh my God. It's so distracting that the gown like doesn't even work with the skin tone. And it probably worked with her natural skin tone, but she's so damn dark that it just doesn't work. Why are the USA girls doing this to me? It's so dark. I'm like, I can't get over this. This was her third attempt and she won. Well, that's great. Oh my God. I'm getting like, I don't know. I didn't plan on having tan rants today, but now you guys understand, like those of you who have watched other videos and you're like, why is she always on the tan? Because the USA girls have traumatized me. Okay. They have traumatized me and I can't get over it and they're triggering me again. And I didn't think this was going to happen. This was supposed to be like a fun live stream talking about like their skills and who, you know, our state favorites were. And now we're just, every time I see a girl, it's like tans galore. And why? Like if you need a light flush of color, fine. But why are we completely turning into Brazilians in front of my face? It looks like they were born on the beaches of Rio de Janeiro. It looks like they came from the jungles of the Amazon, like they're natives. It just doesn't look right. If it looked good, I would shut up, but it doesn't look good. Okay, it doesn't look right. Especially when you've got like blonde hair. Trust me, okay? It was a hassle trying to figure out if I could pull off white hair, but the contrast actually works. Here it doesn't. There's not enough contrast. It just makes her body or her hair look dirty, but something there looks dirty. It's just ugh. All right, what was the other one? New York. I need to get away from this. I'm losing it. I didn't expect to. This is going to be the trauma live stream. That's what this is about to be. Ooh, both of these girls look absolutely stunning. All right, let's go. These have to be teens because these gowns are not misappropriate. This is why, once again, I can tell by your gown if you even are a contender or not. I'm guessing off jump, these are teens based on the gowns. Watch. Bet money these are teens. It has to be teens. It has to be teens. What is this? Yeah, that has to be a teen. 100% that's a teen. No, wait. New Mexico, is this official? Hold on, what's the sash? Bro, wait, what? Why is there a 12-year-old looking girl? Am I tripping? Is this not like a 12, 13-year-old right here? Wait. No. You're telling me this is a Miss Division competition. Back it up, back it up. No, we're going to go back. You're telling me this is a Miss Division competition. I see 1, 2, 3. 3 teen-esque ball gowns. 1, 2 more mermaid style. They're like mermaid-esque drop waist gowns, bright colors that look like teens. And then I've got a pink and a blue pastel in the corner that also look like A-line type, almost ball gowns. They're not puffy enough to be ball gowns, but they're still teen division gowns. 1, 2, 3. Is there any gown on the States that isn't a teen gown? The red could go either way, but everybody else, teen gown. What the hell is happening here? What state is this? Is not New York. New York would not do that. A lot of states do teen and Miss competition at the same time. Oh, they combine. You think they combined it? Because I'm seeing a lot of teen looking stuff happening here and it's freaking me out. I'm going to play. I'm going to fast forward. We're going to figure this out. Cause the trauma that I'm going through right now. So this is New Mexico that we're looking at. I really hope this is a combination of Miss and teens because the surrounding women look like a lot of teens. A lot of them. Why? I don't want pictures. I want video. All right. Little sass on you. Okay. Oh, I feel like New Mexico is one of the girls that people were talking about. Is she like the part Filipina that everybody was raving about? Is that why people were stuck on her? All right, babe. If you have flow in your gown, you use it, New Mexico. Yes. Beautiful entry. Authentic smile. We need some posing help. That was unnatural. I mean, it's USA. They really don't have standards like that, but I do. I have standards like that. New Mexico. I like you. Are you about to take that skirt off? Why would you do it without a turn? If you were going to take that skirt off, you should have gave us a twirl. But I'm liking the face on you and I'm liking the confidence. Yes. We need a little bit more ferocity, but she has potential. New Mexico has potential. I think she's the part Filipino, though. Can we get, like, honestly, and I'm not hating on the Philippines, but I just feel like there has to be people in pageantry that are good, that aren't Filipinos. Okay, it's just not fair. I appreciate you guys, like, sharing a Filipino with us so that we have a chance. Like, I appreciate that you guys share. Okay, but the Filipino dominated pageant world, like, somebody has to step up. Okay, I appreciate that the Philippines lets us borrow some of their girls and they compete for the United States. Greatly appreciate it. Absolutely. It's just, it's a shame that I can look at a girl and she's too good to the point where I'm like, I think she's part Filipino. Like that. I shouldn't be able to tell this girl's heritage by the way that she performs. I need Americans to step up. Okay. And it's like, there are Filipino Americans, but I'm just like, can I just get a blonde Irish girl with green eyes that has all the ferocity of a Filipina and all the walking capability of a Venezuelan? Why can't I have that? I just want it. I want it so bad. I just want to be surprised so bad. I just want a fair-skinned, blonde-haired, green-eyed, blue-eyed, whatever girl to just come out and just be so fierce and stunning and just scare everybody in competition. Why can't I have it? So the only way the United States can get good competitors, we have to rent a Filipino. That's what we have to do. That's a shame. That is a whole shame. But thank you for letting us have some Filipino Americans to keep us, like, on par. I appreciate that you guys share. It's nice. It's nice of you. I'm struggling. It's hard for me. I don't know. What is this? Recently crowned Miss World Philippines. Look. That's how good I am. Look, get out of my face. I can't deal with this. I can't. Stop it. I can't. Miss New York, USA. Let's move on to New York because Philippines is over here dominating everything. We can't even have a state pageant without y'all winning our state pageants. Okay. You got bored with your country, so you gonna come dominate my country. Hostile takeover by the Filipinos. All pageant competitions are won by Filipinos. They will come get citizenship and then take your crowns. My God. All right, New York. Nope, I want to see your walks, babe. This doesn't count. New York top 10. So I don't get a full walk? You're telling me? Okay, she competed with Andrea Jabal. Yeah, you weren't going to win that. Ooh, ferocity. You're fierce. You're bad. I like you. You kind of sexy. You better walk like it. Oh, she does. She does. Me likes the walk. I like the walk. Posing needs help. We need posing help. I like your walk. Her walk has more confidence than her posing does. That turn needs help too. She needs more confidence. More confidence. You are too good looking to not be more confident. When these girls are on stage, I need them to behave like mean girls. I need them to behave like Regina George on stage. When you get off stage, be nice. Be a gracious queen. But on stage, be disrespectful as hell. That's what we need. So is that all we get? Oh, we got, see, you better act like an IG baddie when you were on stage. Do we get more? All right, let's see if she's giving me IG baddie vibes. Because Celeste Cortesi, she's an IG baddie. That's a better turn than you gave last time. This is her third attempt, okay? Her swimsuit is cut like lingerie. I'm not mad at it. You got the body for it. Okay, work it, girl. New York always gives, like, the fan flare, and I love it. The windblown hair and everything. She's definitely a better performer than I saw in her other attempt, but why are we slow-moing the walk? And we're cutting it. A lot of these girls are too standard to go after somebody like a DC. DC has her own unique flavor and ferocity. You guys are going to have to be creative and unique to go up against that. This is giving me, like, basic, decent performance. Just y'all, this is basic performances. DC by no means is basic. Y'all need to get fiery and competitive real quick. Throw some paprika in the dish and make it happen, because I'm not getting enough flavor. And DC's over there cooking jambalaya, spicy crawfish. You need to make it happen. She's not playing games. I'm not going to sit here and be biased, okay? I love Faith, but I'm like, I will help the rest of the girls get on her level. But I'm telling you right now, you need to study some other dishes if you're trying to cook with her. You need to do something, because I'm not seeing anybody step to DC the way. So I just checked a lot of the girls, and most of them need some sort of development, and none of them are really on par with DC. So there's work to be done immediately. Absolutely. Hey, look, stop making everything hard for me. I hardly speak English well. They're telling me how to pronounce Celeste, her name. They're telling me how to pronounce her name, and I'm just like, can't I get anything right? You guys can't give me one Miss Universe Philippines where I actually say her name right. Really? Fine. I'll try. Montana is vlogging, and Montana is giving us more content than the whole Miss USA organization. The entire Miss USA organization. And I thank her. When I was trying to, be nosy and do my due diligence and looking into the girls, Montana was one of the girls who put out a video that I could actually view of what's happening in Cancun. So I'm like, oh, thank God. Like, thank you, girl. In fact, let's go. I should go leave a comment. Miss USA Cancun. Where is she? She's in here somewhere. This Cancun recap. This Cancun recap has pictures and photos from like 2 years ago. Asia's in this Cancun recap. That's how lazy the USA organization is being. This isn't an up-to-date Cancun recap, if you thought. This is before this girl won. And watch, Asia is in this. She's right there. Asia was Miss USA when they did this. This is like last year's Cancun trip that they just uploaded. This is not the current Cancun trip. See, Asia is like front and center because she's Miss USA. This is last year's Cancun trip. Y'all get on my nerves. Okay, so this is the video that I just put into my video. I'm dropping a comment right now for her so that she knows. I'm sure she already knows it's in the video, but I'm gonna like put a comment in there real quick. I can't spell. Oh, I can spell. You just wanted me to put a capital C. Well, that's nitpicky. Okay. All right. So I left her a comment because I did put it in the video, and she's one of the few people in the entire Miss USA organization that's actually keeping us up to date on what's happening in Cancun. Miss USA, once again, like I totally would submit my resume at this point, but there is no way to do it. I checked the Miss USA website, and they don't have like a careers option where you can like, submit for anything. So I'm just going to have to let them know like, hey, if you have openings, let me know, because 100% I will help, because we can do better. We certainly can. What was I looking for? I was looking for something. We came over here for something, and I don't remember what. I don't remember what we were looking for. Indiana, Nebraska. I'm kind of curious. I'm a little curious because she's pretty. I'm sorry. I got distracted by pretty faces, and now I'm stuck on it. Less tan. Yes, with the keyboard. Oh, I do have, my keyboards were chosen based on the sound. I'm that person, okay? Because my other one has a clicky keyboard, and then this one is like, it's a fun keyboard sound. I love it. Media team needs help. I totally would. I've never considered working, like honestly working for an organization until now. And the previous Miss USA organization, I wouldn't have wanted to work for because they weren't very good and I didn't really approve of their practices. But the current Miss USA organization, I think, is a lot better. I do think I can make improvements, which is why I'm like, I would totally work with them, because I think that I could make it better. If there was no way for me to make it better, then I wouldn't want to be a part of it, because there's no work for me to do. But there's plenty of work for me to do here where I think I could make it like really good. They really posted highlights of Miss USA 2021 half a year after the pageant happened. 100%. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to the Miss USA organization. I have to go click on some of their videos because you guys don't even know how tragic it actually is. Oh no. Oh no. All right. Nope, I'm not doing it. I'm not even commenting. That is a Miss America walk, 100%. This is, wow. Okay. Fast forward. Oh, I'm not gonna say anything. No. Was that her early attempt? Maybe this is an early attempt. Okay, 2017. Woo, that was scary. All right, fast forward. So 2021, fifth attempt. I loved this gown. This was one of like the gowns that I would have worn if I competing, because I like flowy gowns because I know how to turn and I like to turn. So for me, flowy gowns work great. You're not gonna out twirl me in a no. With fabric, I would kneecap everybody. This is her 6th attempt, and she got first runner up. Whoo, Lord. This is Indiana. Okay. That's why she's giving me corn-fed realness. Wait, why are we at 2021? Maybe she was crowned. Oh, here it is. Her 7th attempt. So this is another girl who tried every single year of her life to get this title. And I guess her last performance is this one. She must have been one of the first competitors that was crowned. I want to see full performances. Let me see. All right, let's see. I can tell she's tanned, but the tan translates all the way into her face, and it's not overly dark to where her hair is just mismatched, so it's better. That walk needs help. She's so cute. She's cute. She's very much an American-esque like queen. She's got the blonde hair, blue-eyed thing going on. Like she's got that girl next door vibe. She's cute. Which worries me because I know Miss USA loves cute, but I think Crystal Stewart has really changed. She probably changed that. So cute's not going to fly. Being a pretty princess is not going to work. You got fabric, babe. You better use it. You better use it. Are you not going to use it? Do I not get a twirl out of you? Not even a little bit? You're giving me a teen performance. You stop that. You're too... No. Just because you're cute doesn't mean you don't perform like a woman. Oh, God. Okay. Fine. Whatever. Crazy with all these legacy queens. I wonder why there are so many veteran winners this year. Corn-fed realness. Look, leave me alone, okay? She was like in the hay. Look at her. She's given like that middle America girl next door. I ride horses with my cowboy boots type of thing. And I think it's adorable. It's cute. Look at that. She's the girl that is in all the country songs that all the guys put in their pickup trucks. That's like their dream girl right there. That's an all-American girl. 100%. Like she's old school Daisy Duke wearing all-American girl. Now, is she going to be Miss America? Not with this performance. There's no way. No. Even for Miss USA and their weird standards, that's not going to work. You have to give queen ferocity, like lioness realness. That's the only way you're going to win. You can't, cute ain't gonna get you nowhere, sis. No. Who's that? First attempt? Oh, Nebraska won on her first attempt. She's the first queen that we've seen that won on her first attempt. All right, you're cute, but can you, that gown is weird. Wait, why didn't you show me her performance? I don't get a Nebraska performance. Bias much. All you showed me was Indiana. Rude. Nebraska, why can't we see your walk? We would have talked about you today, but you're not getting talked about because you didn't. Apparently, there's no walk for you. Damn. All right. I'm going to go pick on Miss USA because they're a whole organization and they deserve it. Okay. So I just typed in Miss USA. Why did I just type in Miss USA? And of the top ranking things, Miss USA's channel doesn't even pop up. Why does my face pop up before Miss USA's channel even appears? For those of you who aren't getting what I'm putting at right here, first of all, we're going to move this down. I typed in Miss USA. The channel name should pop up. For example, watch this. You see how my channel pops up? My latest video pops up, and then my whole channel pops up right here. And then the live stream that we're currently on. How weird would it be if we like watch my own live stream? That'd be hilarious. But we're not gonna do it right now. It's just a funny thought. But you see how my channel pops up? Where's another one? Just to prove that I'm not being crazy. You type in any YouTuber's channel name, the channel will pop up. So why is it when I type in Miss USA? This is how poor their media relations is. Type in Miss USA, no channel. See? Miss Universe right there. Popped up. No, Miss USA. No channel. All right. So here is Miss USA. And we're not going to do that because all they're going to do is get mad at me for playing anything. I don't know. All right. So this is the Miss USA channel. Videos. So the latest video they did was 1 month ago. And it's from the current Miss USA. And then they did and this is 30 seconds. This video is 30 seconds, you guys. It's a 30-second video. I don't know what. I don't know of what. By the way, what kind of work do you do right now? Lord, if I could just tell you the whole discussion that I just had with like my grandmother and everything. I'm probably going to do a career change because I like working in media and I'm good at it. I would prefer to continue working in media. But that's a whole discussion. 30-second video of wiping the face of Miss USA. Before that, they did a welcome to the new Miss USA, which is basically just a 30-second promo advertising their payment and the salary of the Miss USA winner. Okay. Paula, Miss USA party recap from 2021. Why are we posting 2021 videos in 2020? Why? Girl, breathe. Okay. Breathe. Why? We're posting party recaps. And this is not the only one. Let me move my face so you understand the context of what the hell is happening right now. Look at this. Look at this. Recap 2021. Miss USA Costume Contest 2021. What? Why are you posting the costume contest of 2021 on your YouTube channel a month ago? What the hell is happening? What, you are a year late. You're very late. Very, very late. Like, it's not, I believe in like retro reacts or something, but there is, oh my God. Okay. So of this entire YouTube channel for Miss USA, this is why I complain as much as I do. The entire YouTube channel of Miss USA, there is only one video, which is dated 2022, and it's a 35-second advertisement. The entire rest of the channel, most of it has Asia's face on it. It's Asia's face. It's Asia, which I'm happy. I mean, at least she was keeping it alive. Clearly, look at this. Look, it's all Asia. They haven't updated a thing. They haven't done a thing. What is happening? I don't know. I don't understand. I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated. I might do a reaction to Benny Benny Filipino since everybody's saying that, hey, are you spamming? Don't spam, because all you're going to do is annoy people. Don't make me handle it. Why is there something in my messenger? Who messaged me in my messenger? What happened? Is that my person? I'm hoping not. Oh, nope, because they went to sleep. Okay, hold on. Let me take care of that because you're spamming and it's going to become annoying and then other people can't do things. How do I get to my own channel? Look, I'm over here struggling to get to my own damn stream. Hey, you're going to be at timeout. You stop that. Okay, I do want to cheat though. I just put them in timeout. They're timed out. I don't remember the name of my contacts brands, but I mean, I do plan on doing, because people have been asking me to do like a Q&A get to know you type thing. So when I do that video, if you submit that question, I'll answer it. I have no like problem telling people like what I use, what I have, whatever I can do to help you. It's the same thing with like, I have friends that are that want to have platinum blonde hair, and the wigs that I use are human hair that I had to dye myself. But a lot of people cannot get that type of like blonde themselves. They don't know how to do it. Like, it's a really hard color to get, which is why I chose white. Like, it's a hard color to control and take care of. That's why it's so special. So I'll help the blondes because I've kind of mastered at this point the blonde hair and making it white, because it's really hard to do. I do want to cheat a little bit because I just want to see Zambalas. That's it. That's the only cheat I'm going to do. I'm very honest when I have seen things. No! Stop it. I'm hitting all these different buttons. Okay, so fashion show. Wait, okay, I don't want to see the fashion show. I don't want to see, just give me the national costume. I just want to see what she did. Because Zambales is, like, I love her to death. I do. She's amazing. So I just want to see what she did. And I don't want to spoil anything else for myself, just in case I do decide to do a video for it. So we're fast forwarding. I'm not going to check out any of these. I'm going all the way to the end. Isn't she 30? Why are there 39? I thought she was... Wait, is this the right year? Hold on. Why are there 40 Pinipinis? There wasn't that many last time. Am I tripping, you guys? Why are there 40 Pinipinis? There shouldn't be 40. Right? And I'm pretty sure she's 34. The girl I'm looking for, I'm pretty sure is 34. I just want to know what she brought. She's the one I just want to see. 33, 34. Is that her? Wait, am I? Oh yeah, this is her. This is CJ. I just wanted to see what she did. Hold on, I want to listen to this. I need to listen. Hold on. I need to listen. I want to know the historical context of what she's wearing right now, so I know they're going to tell me. Ooh, somebody scared me. I just got a notification of a subscriber who's scared. What is dragging on her? What is dragging on her butt? What is that? The rest of the costume I'm behind. What is the tool? Did something get caught on her costume on the way out? What is that? It's not the same color or texture as anything else she's wearing. What are you doing? It's misplaced. Are you seeing this? Look. It just looks like something from the trash bin got ruffled up in her skirts, and she's like, whatever, I'm gonna make it work. What is that? What is she supposed to be? It looks like she took some of the stage decorations with her when she walked by. She has great performance capacity, and that costume is so damn intricate. And once again, the United States, we suck at costuming. Whatever that thing is that's dragging behind her, just cut it off. It's just distracting. It has no correlation with the rest of the costume. That girl's performing her butt off, and those fans are amazing. Bring me one. I want one. Everybody knows I love fans, and I just broke my favorite one. So I want it. I want it. Maybe it's seaweed. Zambales is a beach place. Okay, then we could have gone with a darker green seaweed or something that was textured better. It doesn't tie in with the rest of the costume very well. And the fact that we're trying to figure out what the hell it is the problem. Like, I shouldn't be sitting here trying to figure out your costume. If I have to try to figure out your costume, it's not a good costume. Now, the construction and the creativity in that costume is beyond anything I've ever seen the United States even attempt. Our costumes are tragic. So we have no room to talk when it comes to costuming, which is why I like watching the Philippines. Because I can actually dive deep into everything the Philippines does. Everything they do is so diligent. It's so well done. It's so purposeful. They do it so well. They work so hard at it that it's like a feast for your eyes. And sometimes I feel like the United States is very, very lazy. please react to number 7. Everybody's like throwing in, is it this not even the same person saying number 7? Okay. Since everybody's saying number 7, that's got to be up here somewhere. Okay, so this is number 6. I love that green. Love the green and the crown. I want a crown like that. I've been meaning to get one. I want a halo crown because it's amazing. But that one's too tall, but still I want something like it. All right, everybody said number 7. What are we doing? Number 7, number 7. Everybody said she's the best. She's the best. She's the best. Whoa! What is happening? There is a whole horse on the stage right now. Oh my God. What? I can't. She has hooves, you guys. She has hooves. I'm screaming. Wait, her hips, her hips, her hips, her hips. They went so far. She looks like a Pokemon. She looks like a legendary. She's a legendary. I need an ultra ball, a master ball. Let's not be an amateur. Like, gotta catch 'em all. I want to catch her. She's a mystical, magical Pokemon. Jeez, who built this? This isn't like Halloween. Somebody make my Halloween costume. Philippines, make my Halloween costume. She's on straight stilts and everything. This is amazing. I love this. The details, oh my God. Babe, those are like 10-inch heels right now. You slay, you stripper sis. You slay that stripper horse, because you know she's wearing 10-inch stilettos under that. I'm like, my 8-inch pleasers have nothing on those hooves right now. She is getting it. That's insane. That's insane. Okay, wait, I need to read what because everybody's trying to explain what this costume's supposed to be. It's a mystical ghost, half human, half horse. Well, they 100%, they got that. It's definitely giving me mystical, magical ghost horse. That's 100, it definitely is. Oh. That's what I'm saying. Like, she 100% gave the drama. Like, this is such drama. This is such drama. Oh my God. Look, stripper horse. She brought her own pole. I'm making jokes because she is a sexy stripper horse, and she's wearing giant shoes, which is why I'm calling her a stripper horse. So it's just funny. But the costume is immaculate, and it's amazing, and I love it. And she, like, insanity, absolute insanity. So everybody's saying number 8 is still really good too. So I guess 7 and 8 are back-to-back really good costumes. All right, what do we got? Okay, look, okay, pause, because that scared me. Woo! Because my heart, like, skipped a beat, and I just thought for a second that whew. I really thought, like, Philippines just introduced giants onto the stage. Like, we're competing with giants now, because I thought it was a whole, like, woman. I thought that was a woman walking out on the stage, and I was like, I really thought, like, I'm like, who in this competition is 10 feet tall? Freaked me out for a second. I was not ready for that, because I straight up thought that the costume was a competitor. Are you wearing Catriona? She wore Catriona? You wore another pageant queen? Is that what you're telling me? She sure as hell did. That is Catriona. She wore another pageant queen. That's kind of cheating. You're kind of cheating. That is Afro Girl. And I'm just like, no. It is Afro Girl. But I'm like, people want to get so mad about this situation. She's a pretty girl, but do I see her as an international competitor? No. You can't reach that level of ignorance and disconcern for the international community if you want to be an international competitor. That's just point blank, period. What you look like being an international queen having a YouTuber on your neck. Because I don't complain about, like, it's very rare that I'm going to come at a queen. Okay, I come at queens for, like, actual serious issues, you really have to be out of line to piss me off or have me actually talk about you in like some sort of like negative way. Most of the time, if I'm talking about pageant queens in a negative way, they've been disrespectful, they've insulted somebody, they've messed up. Like, name an international queen that the internet has had to like rip to shreds ever. Miss Universe, international queens, they don't make like silly mistakes like that. They don't do that. Miss World would never. Miss Earth doesn't make silly mistakes like that. Like, they don't mess up that way. Yeah, they don't mess up that way. So like when competitors make mistakes that are so easily identifiable, I'm just like, it's irritating because I'm like, how did you not know any better? How are you competing in a major competition and you didn't know any better? And then you want to be an international queen? I can't respect you as an international queen. And I'm protecting myself, to be totally honest. I have to protect myself because I know that if somebody like this becomes an international queen, you guys know what I'm going to do. You know me well enough at this point to know what I'm going to do next. If any international competition crowns her and she ends up being problematic, I'm given no choice but to tear her to shreds. People want to behave as if I am the most dangerous thing in pageant world. No, I am not. And people have been taking my kindness for granted, and I don't appreciate it at all. I don't. People think I'm being mean. You know what it's like when I actually want to go after somebody, okay? When I will go after you, and you'll know when I do it. I am not the most dangerous thing in pageant world. Most of the time, if I'm speaking up, it's to protect the queens. Because if the international community gets hold of somebody like her, they're going to crucify her. Y'all know that, right? They're going to destroy her. Too many YouTubers have addressed certain issues for it to just not be taken note of. Me mentioning something is to spare her from the rest of the media criticism. Because if the rest of the media gets a hold of her, she's done for. It's over. You think I'm mean. Imagine what other YouTubers who aren't me and who don't love her are gonna do. She will never have a day of peace. Never. Miss Grand won't. They said Nawat can have her. Miss Grand can't afford to have any more problems because they're trying to overtake Miss Universe. That's number one. So if you want to have that level of respectability, you have to have a queen that's respectable. The international community is not going to respect a queen who has even the smallest inkling of ignorance of social matters. And cultural issues have been such a hot topic for years that if it's going over your head and you haven't done the due diligence to simply educate yourself, the international community is not going to accept you. They are going to ridicule you. So me giving these girls criticism when they make these mess ups is to spare them from the people who are actually mean. Because I have when I'm mean, I will drag you across the halls of YouTube. And you guys have seen me do it. I will tag team you with every other YouTube on the platform because people's careers have been ruined by stuff that this girl has done. Ariana Grande's career has been tainted because of the BS that she pulled. And that's Ariana Grande. She ain't Ariana Grande, okay? She doesn't have privilege like that. No one cares about her the way they care about Ariana Grande. When I'm giving girls criticism, you better heed it, or you can face the wrath of the people who really don't give a damn about your safety or welfare. They will ridicule you until the only picture on the internet is your face plastered in memes. Who's 28? Why is 28 pretty controversial? Why people would stop her from representing the country if she become the chosen one? She's not my problem, okay? Because she doesn't represent my country. If she were representing my country, I'd drag her for filth. I would. She's not my country. So if you guys want to be represented by that, then have at it. But I'm letting you know. Because you're sending this girl to international competition. People are like, well, it's our queen. No, sweetheart. You're choosing her as a contender to be my queen. And I'm telling you right now, you send that girl to us, they're going to tear her to shreds. Shreds. And I can tell you that with full confidence because I've seen it happen. There's plenty of women who have been brought down because of their ignorance and because their lack of empathy and sympathy in order to address the issue. Because I saw there was some sort of, we talked about it in the Discord, some sort of article that says she sees no problem with what she did. And I'm like, it's not about you. Okay, just because you're blind and don't see it doesn't mean it's not there. That's like Americans saying, well, I don't see elephants, so they must not exist. Like, shut up. Of course, you don't see the issue. It's your job to learn, though. And if you don't have the capacity to do so, you don't have a business wearing a crown. It's irritating. The situation itself isn't as irritating. What irritates me the most is the ignorance of a supposed queen. Like, how do you not know any better? And to be so oblivious as to sit there and proclaim that there's no problem with it when you confess to not knowing a damn thing? Make it make sense. I don't know anything, so I don't see any problem with it. And you want to put a crown on that? Wouldn't be my country. Not my country wouldn't. Imagine sitting there and confessing to being ignorant, but at the same time declaring that there is no problem. Okay. See, I try to warn the queens all the time. I am not, when I criticize you, I'm warning you. And I'm trying to keep you from the people who will destroy you. Because I have yet to make a big deal out of anything. When I make a big deal out of something, look, the crown of shade will be out. When I went up against TYT, I am a mouthy little butthead. Okay? I am super mouthy. If I want some clout and attention and to be mean, you're going to know it. If I want to make a big deal out of something, I will. You won't have to I will. And I'll let you know I'm making a big deal out of it. TYT is the perfect example of that. I made a huge deal out of that. I was ranting and raving for days across different platforms. That's what it looks like when you get dragged. If I wanted to drag that girl, she would have had her own damn video. And she didn't. You're welcome. But at this point, by the way, I'm going to give a PSA here. I only have these discussions, and when it pertains to like one country, ironically, like Poland, the Netherlands, Belgium, Mexico, Canada, Thailand, they don't give me the problems. I've had the same conversation multiple times, and it's only in conjunction with one country. I'm a little tired of it. I'm also a little tired of people being like, oh, you're being mean, when I'm not being mean. But the next queen to like really get on my nerves, the next queen to get under my skin, the next queen to sit here and confidently proclaim her ignorance while running over different communities of color or different marginalized communities, because I'm gonna call you out if you're homophobic too. The next queen, especially from the Philippines, because I'm just y'all should know better. You should know better at this point. The queen should know better. For you guys to be such a powerhouse nation, these girls who are attempting to step on an international platform and represent people of all different races, ethnicities, and colors should know better. And I'm about tired of having to deal with it. So the next queen that really wants to get under my skin with some stuff like this, you're going to find out what it means, what it looks like when I get mean. Crown of shade and all, because I've been having mercy up to this point. And at this point, I'm tired. You have worn my patience thin. I have tried to be nice. I've tried to be educational. And still, they're just like, you're making a big deal out of nothing. Well, you've had my good side. So I'm going to show you what happens when I make a big deal out of nothing. The next queen that wants to sit up here and showcase with all the confidence in the world her lack of cultural awareness, I'm going to be the first person on the front lines to massacre. I'm done. I'm over it. Like, I'm a YouTuber. My job is to talk. So you want me to talk about you? You want to see what happens when I make a big deal out of something? I'm gonna show the next queen that tries it, because I'm just tired of just being nice and having that kindness taken for granted. I'm real sick of it. I try to be nice as much as possible, and you take it for granted. So fine. Some kids need a whooping. You know, some kids you can't put in timeout. Some of them actually need the chancla. They need the spanking on the butt. Let's see. You guys said 28, so we're trying to get through 27. These giant costumes. All right, yeah, we're trying to get to 28 because everybody said 28, so okay. They said 28 is controversial. Why? God, I hope it's nothing that's going to trigger me, because I'm about had enough of that. Thank you. What the hell? This is scary. Okay. Let's see what it looks like then. Because if people are saying it's controversial, why would they? It's depicted modestly, properly, respectfully. It's very creative. Okay, now I'm going to look at the chat because I want you guys to explain to me why this would be considered controversial. Because before I dispute something, I actually do my due diligence and check. So you guys let me know. You tell me why this would be considered controversial. At first glance, it's not something that I would ever bat an eye over. I know in certain Muslim cultures, you do not depict the Prophet Muhammad. There is no rule about that when it comes to the Blessed Virgin Mary. So that the depiction shouldn't be an issue. Blasphemy? No, I don't see why it would be blasphemous. Because she is depicting the Virgin Mary in a way in which it still gives grace and honor to said person. If she came out here and was depicting the Virgin Mary in like a stripper outfit or a bikini, it would be blasphemous. Absolutely. But no, it's 100% conservative. The outfit seems appropriate enough. Her face isn't supposed to be covered. The Virgin Mary is depicted across many different forms of media, whether it be like Christmas, like ornaments outside during Christmas time, or paintings. There is no rule against depicting the Virgin Mary. She's everywhere. She's literally everywhere. So I don't see why this would be an issue. You know, if she had like drastically changed the look or did a look that was, you know, inconsistent with the Virgin Mary or something, then yeah, absolutely. But I see nothing wrong with this. People play the Virgin Mary in theater shows. There's many different depictions of her. I don't see why it would be an issue. And this is coming from a Christian, you know. I'm not Catholic. I think Catholics apply a lot more towards the Virgin Mary, but Christian and, you know, Christianity, she still has symbolism and meaning. The Catholics doesn't like it. I want to understand why. And this is what's important, is when people are upset, instead of automatically being like, well, you're wrong, that is not what you do. You try to understand why they would be upset. And that's my curiosity, is why they would be upset about this. Because it seems like a perfectly fine depiction of the Virgin Mary coming from a Christian. That's what I'm trying to, that's why I don't understand. If it was the Prophet Muhammad, because I know that there is a rule against that, you do not depict the Prophet Muhammad, it would be horrendously problematic. Like, that's a huge no. But there is no rule that says there are no depictions of the Blessed Virgin Mary. I've seen Mary depicted in like theater musicals. Okay, we have what is it? Jesus Christ Superstar. Like, that's a musical. It's crazy. It's like a whole rock musical where Jesus becomes a rock star. But there's no rule against that. And yeah, I mean, the only thing that I could possibly think of people, which would be an issue when it comes to race, is people saying, well, the Blessed Virgin Mary wasn't Filipina, so you can't depict her. No, that's a no. If that's what and that's the only argument that I could see, but that would be a very bad, terrible argument. That would be a terrible argument. I really hope that is not the argument Catholics are like arguing about. The Blessed Virgin Mary isn't Asian. Please don't do that. That would be so bad. I really hope they're not doing that. There's nothing wrong with this depiction. I see nothing wrong with it at all. Beauty pageant shows a lot of skin. Catholic dislike pageants. Okay, I understand that they dislike pageants, but in this depiction, there is no gratuitous show of skin. She's not disrespecting the form in any way. Now, if you have an issue with the venue, that's different. That's kind of like a personal thing, but you have a problem with the venue, not the depiction. So that means their anger would be misappropriated. If you want to be angry at pageantry in general for whatever dumb reason, it's your personal choice to do so. Fine. Be angry at pageantry, but you can't be angry at this girl for her depiction of Mary, which was completely, you know, conservative. It's fine. There's nothing. Her depiction is fine. If you don't like pageantry, take it out on the pageantry, but don't take it out on this girl who did nothing wrong. That depiction is perfectly appropriate. You know, if you want to be mad at pageantry, I mean, you know, people make a lot of dumb decisions in life, but that's your choice. You have the freedom to be dumb. I support that. Absolutely. It's a big issue in the Philippines as many old school Catholics are offended that the Virgin Mary is being featured in pageantry. As long as she is giving that person respect, that, you know, that character respect, there shouldn't be an issue. And it is promoting awareness. They should be really happy that anybody is even willing, because Catholicism has traditionally been about expanding the religion and bringing more people into the fold of Catholicism. They should be happy that anybody is embracing Catholicism and is willing to show it to people who aren't necessarily a part of their religion. It was said it was Mary Magdalene. I don't think that they said it was Mary Magdalene. That would be different. I mean, not too different. The Virgin Mary is much more traditionally utilized in depictions. Let me see what it says. I don't think it's Magdalene. Nope. It said the Virgin Mary inspired costume. It's not Magdalene. It's 100% the Virgin Mary. And it said inspired costume. When you hear anybody say this is inspired by, that means it's not obviously a complete historical accurate rendition of the character. It's inspiration. It's drawing inspiration. It's not 100% accurate. It's like what movie studios do when they dramatize real life events. It's inspired by the real thing, like Titanic. Titanic was inspired by the real actual shipwreck, but there was not actually a person on the ship named Rose, Rose Dawson and Jack, who fell in love and then Jack died. And that's not real. That's a fictitious element from an inspired movie. This is an inspired depiction, not historically accurate. So this girl is not out of line whatsoever. It's definitely pro-religion. Absolutely. She's 100% showing that she's willing to publicly be pro-religion, which is, I mean, that's fine. If she's a religious person or she takes pride in her religion, every right. And quite honestly, I admire any queen who is willing to, be that outspoken and be, that empowered and brave to share her beliefs with other people. And she's not telling you that you have to be Catholic. She's not putting down people who aren't Catholic. She's taken this opportunity to share her love for this religion or this person with you. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's to be applauded, to be honest. Karaoke costume with playable songs. That would be hilarious. There's so many unique things about Philippines. I'm tired of the Christianity costumes. I know that the Philippines happens to be very, very religious. Honestly, when I made the video about like abortion, I expected Filipinos to come for my head, and I was prepared to weather the storm because you're not going to get me to change my opinion on that. But I was honestly like happily surprised, but very surprised that no one came to decapitate me, because I was waiting for it. I was waiting for people to like, you're a terrible person. And I really didn't get that. It was weird. I truly expected people to like want to chop my head off and just throw my brains around like a freaking soccer ball. But yeah. Interesting. I'm happy for the most part. Philippines is unproblematic, and I'm really happy that the fan base of the Philippines has gotten smarter. They're more aware. They have gotten to a point where the Filipino fan base is willing to hear criticism, because in my early days of YouTube, Philippines did not like to hear criticism. Okay, you could not criticize their queens. They would come for you and drown you. Like they hated it so much. And they've come to understand that criticism of their queen doesn't necessarily mean hatred of the girl or hatred of the country. And they've embraced it and they've learned from it. Like there's a lot of growth that I've seen from the Filipino fan base as a whole, including like this past debacle with hair. Once again, why everybody want to come? Like, why are we always talking about hair? But me simply pointing out that a photo caption is incorrect sent a lot of people off a cliff. But to be honest, a lot of people through our previous discussions, like 2 months earlier, a lot of people came to realize what the issue is and why this would be problematic. And Filipinos started to understand why it was important to be aware and not disrespect other people and learn to hear people out when they speak and not just jump into anger and emotion and vitriol. Like I like watching the development of the fan base as a whole. The fan base kind of like you guys are so big. and so like involved, it kind of operates as a singular human being almost. The whole Filipino fan base can be its own person. Abortion is allowed in the Philippines. Well, shame to us, right? But I've seen the fan base, you know, adapt and learn and get better. So that's why I was so proud when I like checked comment sections and there were Filipinos trying to explain to other Filipinos different problems. And I'm like, wow, I never, like 2 years ago, I never saw this happening. All I saw was like a hate mob going after anyone and everyone that they had a disagreement with. And now Filipinos are having conversations with each other. They're trying to help each other understand and explain why certain things are wrong. And that's really important, even if all you care about is pageantry, because the pageant world as a whole, the international fan base, is incredibly socially aware. Very, very much aware. And those international organizations are not going to choose a queen who does not display the same level of awareness that their previous queens had. And I try to explain that to some of the fans who get mad at me. And I'm like, look, even if all you care about is pageantry, the organization is not going to accept a woman who makes silly mistakes like this and is unwilling to learn from them and rectify the issue. We saw this with Romania. How far did she make it? Because the major pageants can't afford scandal, and the pageants that aren't major, who are trying to become more respected, can't afford to have a queen that isn't respected by the rest of the fan base. They can't afford to crown a girl who's ignorant, because then it makes the whole organization look ignorant and the rest of the fans don't take them seriously. It lowers their value in the pageant marketplace. You have to be aware on even the most silly issues. And it's the same thing for me. Don't think it's not. Like if I were to wear any cultural outfit of any community, most communities do like that. But I have to be 100% sure that I do it properly. Because if I don't take the time to care for it, it's going to come off as disrespectful, and they would have every right to be mad at me for it. So even me on like a platform my size, I have to be very careful about how I treat certain cultural items and symbols, because I don't want to even accidentally disrespect somebody. And even if I did do that, I 100% would immediately apologize. Just like I think I had made a mistake in switching Thailand and Indonesia when it came to like their cultural outfits, and I switched the countries and said Thailand instead of Indonesia. Simple mistake, but I'm not going to sit here and just be like, well, you're wrong and I'm right or something. Like, I'll 100% be like, oh, my bad. You know, I should have did this right and I'm learning. It's like when I mispronounce things. I'm not going to argue about it. I'm going to be like, look, you guys know that I'm trying. I'm trying, and I will learn. I will continue to learn. And as long as people try, as long as you're attempting to educate yourself, as long as you're doing your due diligence, when you do have a mess up, people will forgive you because they know it's innocent and they know you're going to learn, and they know at the very least you're trying. Okay? We all mess up. It's fine. Just don't, like, I try to tell people, do not get so bent out of shape about everything. My God, even I'm not that sensitive. Like, Jesus. People think that I am. I'm like, I'm just trying to correct you on something, but I'm not like sensitive like that. Why are you so mad at me? Where is that one comment? I'm so mad that comment is gone. How do you find the stuff that you recently commented on? Because there was this one comment that was so disastrously ridiculous. Interactions, recent search, archives, recently deleted. Photos, videos, interactions, comments. Ooh, please let me find this comment. Oh, darn it. She deleted the comment. She deleted the comment. No freaking way. She deleted it. I'm about to be so upset that she deleted this comment. I just did the cutest little clap back to this girl on Instagram under Harleen's post because she thought she was about to come at me sideways, because she sat there and said, I don't understand what the problem is, but you need to leave this girl alone. Go on rocking your afro, sis. And I was just like, first of all, it wasn't her non-afro that was the problem. It was the caption. And how are you going to sit here and proclaim ignorance at this? How about just go educate yourself instead of loudly, you know, showing everybody how stupid you are? So it was funny, and I wanted to read it, and I just realized she deleted it. And I'm just like, why I'm so mad. She did delete it. She deleted it. Okay, look. I'm getting upset, okay? I'm getting upset. When I take the time to issue clapback, if you're gonna come at me, okay? If you're gonna come at me, number one, don't think for a second that I won't come for you. I don't care who you are. Don't think for a second that I won't come for you, especially if you think you got a little, because this person had 11,000 subscribers on followers on Instagram, and she wanted to publicly comment to me under Harlene's photo and think that I wasn't going to say anything. I will have a full-on battle with you in somebody else's comment section because I have that audacity, and I'll do it with a crown on. But you're not going to sit here and think that you are safe, that I wouldn't come for you too. Are you kidding me? And the messed up thing is, this girl lives in the Bay Area. The girl who did that comment lives near me. She lives around where I live. Because I went to her Instagram and I checked, because I'm that nosy. If you're going to come for me, I will hold a whole live stream, and I will happily invite you on a live stream so that you could say it to my face, and so I can give you the education that you're lacking. I am 100% that person that I will back up with my face and voice what I say. If I say something publicly, I'll back it up to anybody. I really don't care. But that girl lived in my neighborhood. She's a Filipina that lives in the Bay Area, and I know that because I went to her Instagram and it says Bay Area. I looked at the photo. She's in the Bay Area. So when I saw that she was in the Bay Area, I was like, let's meet up so I can school you in person. I will happily walk you through a black neighborhood, and we will have a hearty discussion, and I will even buy you lunch. She deleted the comment. And I'm getting real sick of you trolls that aren't willing to stand behind your words. I don't care if you come at me. I don't. I honestly kind of enjoy it. We all know that I'm an attention seeker, remember? I don't care if you're going to come at me. What bothers me is your lack of a backbone when I snap back. Like, if you're going to fight me, put up a good fight. Like, if you're going to fight me, give me something worth my time. Don't just disappear at the first uttering of a word from me. As soon as you see me coming, you take flight. What's the fun in that? If you're going to come at me, you better come at me swords blazing, because you know the likelihood of me coming back is pretty high, unless I'm like on a date or something, or I'm sleeping, because you're not that important. But if I got time, you better be prepared to fight. I want a full argument. Do not just leave me on red. Don't leave me on ghost. You want to fight? So do I. Let's have a full argument in the DMs right now. I will carry it on for days. I don't care. You gonna learn no matter what. I will force you into knowledge. I will drag you kicking and screaming into social awareness if I have to. If you have the nerve to come in my DMs or comment section acting a fool, I will drag you into enlightenment. But don't get scared and run at the first slight sign of my glow. The first sign of sunlight, the sovereign's coming. You guys are just gone. If you're going to have the courage to come at me, have the spine to stand up to me. Unless you just know what you said was stupid and you have no way to back it up. Because honestly, if you're going to come at me for something, don't come at me for something that I live in. Don't come at me for black people issues. I'm black. You have no leg to stand on. None. You guys have never seen me argue with Filipinos about Filipino culture, ever. I am not a conservative person, but I respect the nature that the country of the Philippines is. And I have never involved myself in their conservative politics arguments. That's y'all's fight. It's just like, I have no stake in the argument at all, unless it leaks into pageant world. Like, I'm not going to comment on it, because why? It doesn't involve me. I'm not educated on it. People have asked me about Filipino politics, and I'm just like, I don't have the level of education to be diving in there. Like, there's a certain level of respect that I have for other people's ideas and homes. So for you to come over here disrespecting my home, my culture, and wanting to argue about it, this is why I said the next queen that has the audacity to do some ignorant stuff, I'm not going to be nice, because at this point you should know better. I've not made a big deal out of San Pablo Laguna. You guys made a big, look, the media did, but I didn't make a video on her. I didn't make a video on the other girl. I haven't made videos on these girls. But the next girl that does some disrespectful stuff, I'm going to show you what happens when I get mean. Because at this point, you know better. So you're doing it on purpose. And I'm going to feed you to every other YouTuber on the platform because we have collectively destroyed the careers of many people who have disrespected the culture, specifically my culture. People's careers have been ruined because of it. And I'm trying to keep pageant queens away from that. I'm trying to warn you. And you don't want to listen. And the fan base keeps thinking I'm being mean. I'm like, okay, well, now you're going to get mean. So the next girl that wants to do it, I'm going to help ruin your career since you don't want to learn. I have no choice. Like, some people only learn by getting the consequences. So maybe if you guys see another queen crash and burn, then the rest of you will learn from it. I will do whatever it takes to educate the pageant queens. If I have to sacrifice one to save the rest of them, fine. I'm willing, fine. At this point, whatever. It's all I could do. It's all I can do. Because they don't want to listen. How are you going to sit here and be like, I don't see a problem with it? You don't see a damn thing. You're blind. You have a whole blindfold on talking about, I don't see a problem with it. Take the blindfold off your face. Like, what are you doing? Oh my God. These girls. Luckily, though, Philippines does really good, usually picking international competitors. Like, you guys do really, really well. I've never seen, like, a problem from an international representative come for the Philippines, which should give a lot of the other queens insight. Philippines isn't picking women that are gonna give issues to international organizations or the country. I've never seen it happen. The Philippines has never picked a problematic queen whatsoever. Their queens are always well-trained and well-behaved. If they are ignorant on a subject, they usually stay quiet and they just don't involve themselves whatsoever. But I've never seen an international representative for the Philippines fall on her face by doing something ignorant and then proudly walking and strutting in her mess. That is not something that I've ever seen come from the Philippines. So the rest of these girls can sit over here, you know, acting as if, stop using Philippines. Oh, Team Filipinas. Oh, I'm so happy you're here. How you doing? Oh, he's about to. I've waited so long for this moment. Oh. I'm going to have such a good night tonight. My God. Everybody welcome Team Filipinas, one of the best, most dedicated trolls in the kingdom. This peasant has been knocking on my window for so long, and you finally have got me on live stream. Welcome. Oh, you better not disappear from that comment section. Team Filipinas has been telling me to stop using the Philippines for clout for so long because they think that is why I talk about the Philippines, because apparently Filipinos, according to Team Filipinas, you're only useful for clout. You guys know that, right? Apparently, you guys are only good for clout. It's not because you guys have good competitors. It's not because you have good competitions. It's not because you bring out some of the best outfits and best showcases. No, the only reason any YouTuber would ever talk about the Philippines is for the clout that you give. Otherwise, y'all are useless, according to Team Filipinas. Team Filipinas, are you even a Filipino? Because that seems like a pretty insulting thing to say about the Philippines. Because you're damn well saying the Philippines doesn't deserve any attention, right? Right? It almost seems like sabotage, because then you're also advocating me to remove them from my channel as if they're irrelevant. So you're asking me to treat the Philippines, disrespect the Philippines, as if the Philippines is an irrelevant, non-committed, like just nothing, right? The Philippines deserves no acknowledgement according to Team Filipinas. Why are you not in my, get back in the chat right now. No, don't get scared. This is what I was talking about when you tuck tail and disappear. When I have something, you got something to say, you better stand behind it. You better, nope. That spinal cord of yours done shriveled up. It's gone. Just disappearing. Where did they go? Don't make me sad, Team Filipinas. I have waited so long to get you in this comment section, because all they have to say is stop using the Philippines for clout, because that's all you guys are worth, right? All Philippines is worth is clout. Well, guess what? Not only do I use Philippines for clout, apparently, I also use Vietnam, USA, Colombia, Venezuela, Canada, Netherlands, France. Why do you think you are so special that the Philippines is the only people that I talk about on my channel? Pageantry isn't even the only thing that I talk about on my channel. What makes you think like these look, I wish I could have a whole live stream full of trolls just so I could just let it out, because y'all are such deplorable, dense human beings that that y'all can't even grasp the idea. It would be more disrespectful to the Philippines for me to disclude them from pageantry than anything, because they've earned their place. I talk about them out of respect. That's why the Philippines gets my attention, because I respect them. You don't see the United Kingdom getting the level of attention from me that the Philippines does. Mexico doesn't even get their level of attention. Jamaica doesn't get their level of attention. You know why? Because Philippines comes packing the big guns, and I have no problem acknowledging that. I also have no problem applying the same level of expectations on that country, whom I respect, when they are out of line. You also have the responsibility of being a powerhouse nation. I expect Belgium, Netherlands, and the UK to mess up because they're not powerhouses. They don't have the same level of respect as the Philippines does. But because everybody looks up to the Philippines, you have a higher level of respect. You have a higher threshold. You have a higher level of expectations that I hold you to, because you are the biggest, baddest one out there. You can't slip. Everybody else can be terrible. You can't. Sorry, I'm a tiger parent. You're my A student. Get over it. I expect other countries to be ignorant, but you guys are too good and too powerful to let slip. Sorry, can't happen. And sitting there whining about it doesn't worry. Team Filipinas, you could be silent in my court, okay? Because you want to know what it seems like when I get mean? I have no problem being mean to you. Ha ha ha, I don't care. You are beneath me. Literally, I'm looking at the chat right now. It's underneath my photo. If you didn't care, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be knocking on my window. Team Filipinas, you watch every single video that I put out. And this is the thing about the trolls. They love to pretend that they don't care. They love to pretend that they don't care. But look at you right now. Look at where you're at right now. Look at what you're doing right now. Look at who you're acknowledging right now. Look at whose chat you are engaging with right now. My video engagement on all my videos goes up because of you. It is you. You empower me. You realize that as much as you want to say you don't care, you do. You do care. You know why? Because the one thing that everybody here acknowledges is that, you know what? No matter how much you don't like it, there is a little bit of authority that comes from me. There is a little bit. And it is because I give my unfiltered thoughts. Thank you, Cass for Ryan, for the super chat. I got you. I see that. But it is because of that. People are here because even though they know that I like them, they know that I'm going to tell them the truth. You being down there crying, whining in every single video, okay? You're a very dedicated peasant, but you being down there crying and whining in every single video is not going to change the fact that I'm going to be sitting here tomorrow. You can whine and complain and bang on my doors as much as you want, but at the end of the day, you will still bow to my throne. You will. Because right now, your chat is down here. Every time you comment on my video, you appear beneath it. Nothing will change. Nothing will change. And I am not going to give Philippines the disrespect of erasing them off the worldwide pageantry map because you can't get your feelings together. Suck it up. You're embarrassing. And I would say I would be even more pissed off if you were, how dare you be from a powerhouse nation and be this goddamn sensitive? And honestly, I don't even know what you're bitching about. Why are you crying? What are you crying about? Are you mad that your queen gets the same criticism as literally everybody else? You realize I criticize the United States harshest, right? Of all the countries that I criticize like the harshest, it's my country. I go hard at my country. Half this live stream was me dunking on USA competitors because they look like deep fried cookies. They look like Girl Scout cookies. I go at my country the worst out of anybody. And you know what these girls do? You know what the United States competitors don't do? They don't be in here whining. They don't be in here crying. I've got message from several competitors who were like, you know what? I'm trying this and I'm going to change this and I want to work at this. Do you have ideas from this? These girls are working. And you know who works even harder than the USA girls? The Filipinas. I would not talk about the Filipinas if they didn't listen. I would not talk about the Filipinas if they didn't listen. The reason that I talk about them so much and I keep such a close eye on them is because they develop so quickly. And the reason they develop so quickly is because they listen. They listen to everybody's criticism. It's not just like me out here just spouting off nonsense. They're not only listening to me, I'm talking their coaches, I'm talking their organizations. Everybody a part of their teams listens to every bit of criticism and finds a way to make them better. Team Filipinas, here's some you need some of the same uplifting that some of these girls get. And I see that you're a little bit insecure. You don't have much of a spinal cord. Otherwise, you would be up here in the comment section like you like to be in the rest of my comment sections, okay? First off, hi, Jeff Palmer from Texas. Thank you for the super chat. It's very nice of you. Go get him, Queen Love from the Philippines. I love you guys from the Philippines too. You know, we got a couple laggers in here, but we're going to snatch them into the world of enlightenment. They're going to learn today. Team Filipinas, you can't afford to be a part of a powerhouse nation and be that goddamn weak. Learn from the queens that you love and suck it up. If they know how to take the criticism, why are you over here on the sidelines crying when the tomatoes are being thrown at them? If they can take it, baby, why are you crying? Why? I have almost 100,000 subscribers at this point. You think I don't have people bashing me every day? What do you think your little nonchalant, good for nothing, ranting and raving crybaby self is about to do? I have taken abuse unnecessarily from so many different people. I've literally had people like eviscerate me in my own DMs only for me to explain something to them. And then they come back and apologize, which I truly appreciate. That's very big of them. Okay. It's very big of them. Typically they will apologize once they understand or they realize they did too much. They have apologized to me. But if I can deal with that, if I can deal with all that, like, what do you think you're about to do? You don't even have a face for a profile photo. Like you have a letter, and you think you're about to walk up the steps of my kingdom and you can't even look me in the eye. You stay there groveling on the ground where you belong and be silent. And maybe you'll find that when you're quiet, there's something to listen to and learn and gain from being amongst the rest of your peers. The rest of the court is here to help you. It's not just me. We have a whole community here. We have a whole Discord. They will help you. They've helped me. We're a big freaking team over here. So grab a friend and stop crying. Grab a freaking tissue and knuckle up, Buttercup. Because we're going to be doing the same thing tomorrow. Is Team Filipinas gone? They're gone, huh? Damn. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I don't mind people coming at me. But you better have belief in what you say, because when I have something to say, I believe in what I say. And I will stand up to whomever. I don't care if Team Filipinas was the president of the United States. We can have at it today. Alejandra Daniela Gaspar. Oh my gosh, I wish my name was that cute. Her name's cute. She sounds kind of like, she sounds kind of regal. I don't have that. Y'all will never know my middle name because it's not even that special. But she said, you made me laugh. Love your way of getting them. Harleen, you're disgrace and damn. I just want her to learn. That's all I ask. I don't want anybody to cry. And thank you for the super chat, by the way, Alejandra. I don't want anybody to cry. It does frustrate me when pageant queens are a little bit ignorant, because I respect them so much and I have such high expectations for them. So when they do get, when they show themselves to be a little bit ignorant, it's kind of disappointing. And it's hard for me to like hold on to that sometimes, especially when they then take the road of not attempting to learn from the mistake. That's a little bit hurtful for me because I have such respect for pageant queens. And I'm like, why are you here if this is how you behave? Because this is not a good representation to the people that follow you. If you put a foot out of, place, it's okay to just be like, whoops, let me take a step back. My bad. I'll make some changes and do better. I mess up in so many videos. Usually I just say something wrong, or I say like the wrong country or mispronounce somebody's name. But I mean, I don't make those things a big deal because they're not. It's the same thing. Like when I was talking about the photo, I didn't make it a big deal. It's not like I, went off the rails, put on a crown of shade and made a whole video on it. My issue was I'm just like this, especially the statement part where it's like I'm making a statement. That is an actual problem. That actually is a serious danger that I personally have faced is people thinking that my hair is some sort of symbolic message, and it's not. And that's why I'm like, this is real bad. That's bad. That's really bad. And I understand that everybody doesn't understand that message, but you don't then go and defend your own ignorance. That's what a queen is not going to do. That's why I don't jump into conversations that I don't understand. Because I'm not going to sit there and defend something I don't know. That's stupid. That's ignorant. If I don't know, I'm going to back out and just be like, this is not the conversation for me because I'm not thoroughly educated. I don't have the knowledge to even choose a side. So I remain quiet. Sometimes it is valuable to know when to shut up. I talk a lot, but there are certain things I have never said on YouTube. Ever. Sometimes it's just, I have had one queen in my DMs completely fly off the rails. She deserved to get a lashing. She deserved the crown of shade. And I was nothing but gracious to her. She didn't even get any attitude from me, nothing, at all. There's just certain things that I know when to behave. I know when to be quiet. People have asked me to do videos on certain queens that I know I did not have anything good to say about. There's just, I'm like, even if it's just a walk, they're like, can you do another video on this girl because her walk has improved? Those of you in the Discord, you know who I'm talking about. People have asked me to do a video on her, and I'm like, I'm not going to do that, because I'm only going to say the same thing I said last time, because even though she's improved slightly, it's definitely not good enough. And I know people want me to say good things about her, and I can't. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes my silence is a good thing, and I know when to shut up. Other queens need to know just when to be quiet. I only talk about things that I have an opinion on or knowledge on. I don't just go around the internet jabbering to everything. I don't, ever. I will be watching Bini Bini Filipinas. You don't have to worry about that. Like, I am invested in Zambales. I really like her a lot, like a lot. So I have to watch it because of her. I don't think I need these because we're not listening to anything. Miss Universe. Yeah. I will be watching, probably filming in the morning, and Thailand is on the list. So that's why I didn't really bring it up here, because I want to watch it. But yeah, it is very important to understand, like, yes, you said this in the Discord. I know I did, right? I know I did. It is very important to understand, because people forget that this crown exists. Unless you see me wearing this crown specifically, whatever I am saying, I am not meaning any disrespect. That's the purpose of this crown. I will tell you when I am being mean to you. I will tell you when I truly have a problem with you. I will tell you when I'm being shady. I'm very honest. We all know this. That is the purpose of this crown. Absent this crown, anything that I say is honestly probably it's just criticism. That's it. You need to make some sort of improvement. You've made some sort of mistake. It's not a big deal. Learn from it and grow and move on. I go back and watch some of my old YouTube videos and I hate them. Not because of what I said, but just the quality. And I mean, it sucks for me to just like see that it's not up to the standard that I want, but I have to accept it and just learn from it. Like, okay, the audio quality here wasn't that great. You need to get a new microphone. You need to learn how to do audio. This lighting wasn't great. The makeup wasn't blended right, and the light made it stand out too much. Like, there was a lot of learning that I had to do to get to where I am. And if I did not accept my flaws and problems and missteps all along the way, all these years on YouTube, I would not be here. Do you guys remember my first live stream? I was watching, let's do this, and then let's laugh at me because it's fun. It's fun to laugh at me. I was sitting here at this desk yesterday with my mother, going through my live streams that I have watched, all the live streams I've done these past few years. And a lot of you probably haven't seen like past live streams. This is my first live stream. And it's 2 years ago. This was my first live stream. I had a big box on my face. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. There we go. I had a big box on my face, my very first live stream. And I didn't know how to get rid of it. It took me so long to figure out how to get rid of it. I sat there. It was my birthday, by the way. My first live stream was a birthday live stream. And I sat there and I was live on a laptop, not a desktop, but a laptop in front of a window in pajamas, trying to figure out how to deal with my messed up camera. because I didn't know what I was doing. I did not know what I was doing. And even though that makeup looks really good in that video, for camera, it actually comes off a little dusty, and it drove me nuts. You see all the freaking, you see who, no, you're getting blocked. What the hell is that? Yeah, I see that there is, there's some sort of like bot there. I'll get rid of that. That's weird. But yeah, that was my very, very first. Remove, report, go to, oh, I guess somebody already hid them. Well, good job. Somebody got to them before I did. But I had no idea what I was doing. If you listen to this live stream, I'm like telling everybody, please help me, please help me. Yeah, I was just like trying to get the box off my face. I was so frustrated. But this was a mistake that I had to figure it out. And eventually I did figure it out. But then I had echoing in this video. The video kept pausing because it wasn't a very powerful laptop. I'm live streaming off a laptop and I shouldn't have. I didn't have a microphone, so I'm only using the sound from the camera. So that it's very staticky. It was, I mean, I tried, but I didn't necessarily know. But I mean, I learned, you know, I'm not going to be like, oh, it's the best live stream ever. No, I did it on a laptop. I don't know. I didn't know what I was doing. Not all of these are pretty. Oh, see, this is before I really knew how to do like backgrounds very good. So I was using my favorite color background for a while. Why? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Oh my God, the unicorn onesie. It's over there. It's hanging up. I still was using a laptop at this time. I wasn't even using my desktop computer. Like, there's so many mistakes that I have made on YouTube, and I've had to learn from them. You guys want to know? I will show you the one. There's a couple looks that I did that didn't come off very good on camera, and I hate them to this day. And I will totally put myself on blast just this one time because I hate looking at it. It drives me nuts. The video and the audio. Oh, I didn't have a microphone. It was so bad. It was bad. It was bad, 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 bad. But I tried, you know, I persisted. Where is it? God, as soon as I see that damn thumbnail, it's going to drive me nuts. Where is that video? Because my makeup was not, I hate this makeup look. Oh, it's so cute on moving day. Okay, that's not what I want to do. Where is it? Everybody knows what I'm talking about probably. The audio in some of these videos were so bad. Oh, it's this one. It's this one. There's 2 videos I did with this makeup look. The makeup looked great in the mirror, but on camera, the camera lights, all the lights around me really brings out the powders that you use on top of makeup, which had my face looking super dusty, and I hate it. Outfit was great. My hair was great. I hated the makeup. I hated it. Hated it, hated it, hated it, hated it, hated it, hated it, hated it. I hate it. I hate it to this day. It drives me absolutely nuts. Like up a freaking wall. I hate it so much. But I had to learn. I had to learn. Oh, I had to learn. I've made so many mistakes along the way. But I'm never just going to be like, you know, it's a learning process. Oh my God, there was one video where I was gray. I was gray in the video, you guys. Where is it? It was these videos. My camera, I couldn't color correct my camera, so I didn't know how to correct it. And so like this video, oh, see, the makeup was not good in this one either. There's so much I did that I had to learn from. It was crazy. Okay, I can't take it anymore. It's hurting my feelings, you know? Oh, that's the one, the toxicity in the pageant. Well, this is the one time I actually did have to go after the pageant community because they were getting besides themselves. And it hurt me to do that video, to be honest. It hurt me to do that video. Like, because I knew it was going to cause issues, but I really had no choice. Because at that point, it's like either you stand up for yourself and let people know you're not going to tolerate this. It was this one. Either you stand up for yourself and let people know you're not going to tolerate this and let them know the type of person that you are, or you let them run you over constantly. I had no choice. And I didn't like it. It kind of hurt me. It felt like I was yelling at my friends. It really felt like I was like having a disagreement with my friends, and it hurt, like truly. But I felt like I had no choice because people were not going to let me be who I wanted to be on YouTube. They kept trying to control me, and I won't be controlled like that ever. I don't like that. So yeah, I've been through my own journey, and queens have to, you know, understand it's not, I promise it's not easy. It wasn't easy for me either, but I mean, you get through it and you learn and you grow, you know? And my fan base has, don't react from now on to Philippines. They're so problematic. I can't do that. I'm not going to punish a whole country. I did like my makeup in that. Everybody's like, oh, I did like my makeup in that video. I did. I looked cute, even though I was going after people. I think that I did like it in that video. There's a couple of videos where the makeup was fine. But yeah, this was the video where I think this is the video where everybody understood that truly I am the sovereign and I'm going to say and do what I want and there's nothing you're going to do about it. This was the first time that the Philippines really got mad at me for criticizing a queen, and they're just like, we're going to mass unsubscribe. We pay you. And they just like went off the rails thinking they owned me. And I can't allow that to happen. So, you know, it's kind of like when your boyfriend tries to be overly controlling of you for the first time and you kind of have to put him in his place, even though you may care for him, you know, you may love him. It's the first time you're really having to argue with him. You have to stand up for yourself in that moment. Otherwise, the whole rest of the relationship, they're going to attempt to control you. And I'm like, I love you guys so much, but you have to let me be me. You have to. Otherwise, I'm useless to you. You have no use for me. What is the use of a YouTuber you can control into saying what you want them to say? I can't do it. So yeah, this is the one video where I kind of had to go ham and let people know what's up. And ironically, this is one of the videos where we were talking about, once again, racism, because people wanted to dispute the fact that racism exists in pageantry. It was a crazy time. It was a very crazy time. But ever since then, like, people understand who I am and they leave me alone. And they understand, like, oh, yeah, well, you know, the sovereign, she's going to say what she wants to say. And it's her opinion. And that's all I ask. Let me be me. Just let me be me and we'll be good. You know, we'll be good. Do I have on makeup now? No. Makeup free. But I did go through some of my live streams and I was just like, oh, I looked kind of cute. I was really scared about doing white hair for when I like first started doing it. And then when I like officially did it and I did my makeup and everything, it looked amazing. And I was like, damn, this looks good. It looked really good. I went through some of my live streams and I was like, shoot, girl. Oh God, this is my own live stream. No. I clicked on my own live stream in the live stream. You amateur. What am I doing with my life? Where am I? Yeah, me and Mom went through some of this yesterday and we went through some of my old live streams and like looked at my different looks, which is crazy because there have been people in the comment section or in like some of my live streams that have said, oh, you never wear your natural hair. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure that I've worn my natural hair in videos and live streams. Like I've done that before. Look, you guys are in the chat looking at the old chat. It's hilarious. But yeah, I went through them. I've looked so different between a lot of my my lives. See, you can see I was watching it yesterday. I loved this though, because I was like, oh my God, I do look good in white hair. Because I think that looks like so much fun. I did white hair because I didn't want to be normal. I wanted to be different. I wanted to be stand out. And most people think white hair isn't pretty. I wanted to choose something that was, I don't know, different. So yeah, that's what happened. But for those of you who haven't seen the old live streams, they're here. We did a live stream in my family house. I did it from the pool. I did a live stream in the pool. It was great. We've done a lot of shenanigans on my channel together. And you guys see Peyton right there, Mohammed's right there. These people that we see regularly in the kingdom. You guys have been around for a while, so our live streams are still up. It's so fun to like look back on the past and see where we've all come from, where we've been through together. Because it's not just me. We've been through all of this together. I don't know what the hell this live stream. Oh, it was a test stream. I guess this was my first desktop stream. And then I ended up chatting with you. Oh, we were talking about bad gowns. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh, I don't think I can handle this. I don't think I can go through this. This is traumatic. This is traumatizing. This is traumatizing. I can't do it. Nope. Bad gowns. I can't look at them because I'm going to go into a tirade. I will trigger myself. It'll be over and done. I love white hair. It's elvish. Oh my God, Justine, that's exactly why I chose white hair. It's because of the dark elves, girl. I'm a fantasy nerd, so I wanted to do something fantasy, and white hair is totally fantasy. You get me. Justine gets me. That's exactly why I chose it. It's Samantha Bernardo during IMG. Yeah, one of those. Somebody got mad at me about Samantha because I criticized her smile, and then she came out during finals, and I was like, she gave like this immaculate like transition during evening gown, and I'm like, boom, I was right. Her facial transitions were on point during finals, but nobody wanted to believe me until they saw it. And I'm just like, you guys, you gotta have a little bit more faith in me. When I criticize a queen, it's because I know she can do better. Even if she did good according to your eyes, if I'm criticizing her, it's because she could have done better. What she did is average in her book. Samantha Bernardo, she gave average, and I don't know. I'm not accepting average from any international Filipina contestant. I refuse, okay? So stop getting mad at me for getting mad at these girls. If you give me a B- performance, I'm going to be ranting and raving. I'm going to be upset. You know why? Because you're a Filipina and I've seen you do better because I watched your national competition. So you're not going to sit here and gaslight me and be like, stop criticizing her. No, I don't accept a B- performance from anyone, especially Samantha Bernardo. Period. No. Absolutely not. I do plan on bringing back the Muses. Absolutely. The reason we haven't seen the Muses is because I wanted to do, the Muses are supposed to do a reaction to the 2015 crowning of Miss Universe. My problem with that is I don't know if Miss Universe is going to let me use the footage from that competition because they've been blocking my videos. So I don't want to go through the trouble of having to do a Muses react and then not be able to upload it to YouTube. So I'm trying to reformulate what I'm going to do with the Muses, but they will be back. She gave me laughter during Dark Horse times. Oh my God, I'm a fantasy nerd too. Yay, Justine. I love fantasy, girl. That's why my whole kingdom is the way that it is. It's fantasy land over here. I love it. Okay. Love it. I love fantasy. All of it. Like, wait until you see, I have a custom like shoulder piece that I had made for me by someone from, I think it was Ukraine. I do believe it was the Ukraine. Just like my elven, I have elven ear cuffs that I wear in one of the videos. It's my favorite ear cuffs because they look like pointy elven ears. But I'll try and find that video. But what was it? Oh, there's a shoulder piece, like a huge queen-like grand shoulder piece that I had made that I haven't gotten to debut yet. And I don't know when I'm going to debut it. It's so gorgeous. Like, I live for the fantasy, girl. I live for the fantasy. If you've seen a lot of my stuff, it has fantasy elements because that's just my thing. That is my jam. I live for it. It's just what makes me happy. Where is my elven ear cuffs? I think I wore it in a Miss USA video with my brother. I think he's in that video. And he's so cute. OMG. I'm happy the full show of MU 2015 has been removed or blocked recently. Oh my God. Oh my God. Please do your fantasy sovereign elven cosplay so I can, that's a good idea. I should just go full elven. I should go full freaking elven. I've done it once, but I did it like years ago because I was so obsessed with elves, but I do want to do it again. It's good to know that apparently the reaction has been removed, that's what we've been talking about, is me having the Muses react. And I was concerned that it would get blocked. And that pretty much confirms for me that it would get blocked. That's why I put a stop to it early, because I didn't want it to get blocked. So there are other things that I want to do with the Muses, but I don't want to put in all that work because doing the Muses, especially all 5 of them, is going to be really difficult, which I don't mind doing, but I don't want to waste it. I don't want it to be wasted effort. There's the ear cuff. I found it. I have an elven ear cuff. I don't know if I like show it. Usually I show it off, but it's in my ear and it's like pointy and it's elven and it's an earring. It's adorable. It's my favorite earring ever. But that's my brother. He's on the family channel, by the way. What's still up? I will do it though. You guys will see the Muses. I have a lot of plans for the Muses, so they will be back. They're funny, they're silly. For those who doesn't, everybody knows who the Muses are, right? Because we saw them in the Miss Canada video. when I did the Mawad, Miss Universe Canada claims the Mawad crown. Those were the muses, for those of you who don't understand like what we're talking about at all, because they're like, what is she saying? Where is that? I loved my hair in that video. Where is that? It's so surreal to me to like realize how many videos I actually have up. I almost have 300 videos at this point. I have been talking that much for years. Like, I have been going on for that long. I have such a huge like repertoire of videos. It's insane. And by the way, people keep telling me, why don't you talk about things outside of pageantry? I do. I definitely do. This is what movies I will never forgive Hollywood for ruining. I've done a lot of videos outside of pageantry. 10 things I never grew out of, which one of the things was like fantasy stuff. And I did it in a onesie. Yeah. So there are things on the channel. I think I'm going to make a playlist. Oh my God, I forgot I did that. I totally forgot I did that. Oh, it was a Halloween costume. And I turned myself into a video game character. I was Katana. I forgot I did that. I'm crazy. But yeah, yeah. I'm insane. Where's the photo? I don't know. There's a whole photo in here of me as Katana, and I just saw it. What the heck was I doing? I swear I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my God. Flashbacks. Where'd the Katana photo come from? I'm sorry. I just got distracted, but I'm trying to catch the photo. There it is. There's so much that I've done. So just for everybody that's like yelling at me. Yeah, there's that. Yelling at me like, why don't you do things outside of pageantry? I do. And then of course there's the other channel, which usually is just like motorcycle stuff or me hanging out with my family. But that's the other channel. So there, you guys know a lot of my little secrets now. I'm happy we got to have this talk. We haven't had a fun little get together live stream in quite a minute. This is Tour de Bay, by the way. Me getting ready to go on a motorcycle trip with all of my people. All of my like in real life, friends and everything. So if you're ever wondering like, oh my God, where is she at and what is she doing? Probably a motorcycle function or something. All my friends. That's why I get together. And that's why you guys, some of you saw me fangirling over a girl that, one of the competitors is a motorcycle rider. So that's why I got excited about her being a motorcycle rider. It's because I'm a motorcycle rider. There's me right there. And that's my mom right there. So yeah, that's on the House of Sovereign channel. And you guys know all of my little things. We did talk about Texas. We talked about a lot of the Miss USA competitors. So now that I know, what's going on, I still think that DC is probably the best bet, but I don't know who's judging Miss USA and if they've like adjusted their standards properly. I'm hoping that they have, but I'm not entirely sure if they've done it or not. So I'm hoping. Don't trigger me about Cebu City. Don't trigger me about Cebu City. I'm not over it. I'm still pissed. I'm pissed. I'm still mad about Cebu City. Like, I'm still mad. I'm not over it. So don't trigger me. It's going to take me a minute to get over that because it's pretty rare that Philippines gives me injustices. But Cebu City was a stone cold injustice. Like, that was not right. Cebu City definitely should have made it. Every time I see, I'm such a motorcycle like addict. Every time I see motorcycles, I'm like, ooh, bikes. I'm like, bikes. I'm a nerd. If you ever see me in real life, like I totally will squirrel every time a motorcycle goes by. I'm like, oh my God, what was that? Oh my God. Especially if it's a sport bike, I'm all over it. I'm like chasing bikes down the street. I'm terrible. But this was like a really big ride. There was a ton of us. I loved it. But yeah, I'll probably do another vlog on the main channel, but there will be a vlog uploaded probably Wednesday, Thursday time on the family channel, and I do, you know what? Since I like doing stuff on the pony outfit, wow. I do let's make fun of something since we're deep in the live stream and you guys are super here right now. Like there's a few of you. I love doing little things. So let's hop into, I'm going to switch channels, switch. Hold on. How do I do this? I don't know. Where's the button? I should be able to like do my studio thing. Hold on. Where is, because I don't know what happens if I click on, oh, nope, did the wrong thing. I did the wrong thing. I don't know what happens if I click on, why is it, what account is that? There should only be, I'm tripping. I'm looking at something. Other accounts. That doesn't make sense. Whatever. Because it's saying I have 2 sovereign accounts and I shouldn't. Well, this is what, I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to do that. Whatever. I'm pretty sure this is what the YouTube studio back area looks like of our channels. So you guys are like you're getting backstage passes right now. That's what's happening. And we're going to make fun of my family because we're deep in the live stream and it's very rare that anybody's going to see this. If anybody does want to see this, you're going to have to wait until this video comes out. But since we're in the live stream, I'm going to air it because I can. And it's my content, so I can do that. That's what makes things fun. So this video is scheduled. So it'll be released on the family channel later. But since we're deep in the, I want to make fun. I want to talk about my mom. I want to, there's funny stuff in here of Mama Sovereign. And I'm pretty sure she's sleeping. So we can enjoy this and not get yelled at about it. We're deep in the live stream. We're fine. But so I totally have clips of mom in here. She's cleaning and dancing. She's doing a whole bunch of like funny stuff. And we're going to the gym and whatnot. But what I am going to show you guys, and you're going to love it because it's going to be hilarious. Hold on. Not that one. Where is it? Because it's freaking hilarious. And I love this clip so much. And she was like, are you going to put that in there? Don't put that in there. And I totally put that in there. Hold on. Where is it?
Now we're going to go downstairs.
Nope.
See what else.
No, fast forward. Oh my God, here it is.
Bubble butt. Hey, isn't there a cartoon on SpongeBob or something? His name is Bubble Butt or something, right? What's his name? Is it Bubble Butt? I feel like it is Bubble Butt. Oh, it's Bubble Bath. You're right. Good job, Wayne.
Mom was doing clothes. That's why there's clothes everywhere. She's doing laundry. But she was being silly. It's totally in the video. Mom already knows the clip is there. She watched she watched this with me last night and she was asking for me to post it and I told her I'm not going to post it until probably like Wednesday or Thursday because I just posted on the family channel. So don't think like mom has seen the video already. Right now it's privated. It's unlisted because it's scheduled to be posted, but don't think I'm doing that. I'm not doing it behind her back. She knows about the video. Okay. This whole video is us doing like family stuff. It's like me looking a mess on like my brother's, bike or something. It's just me it's our family doing funny family stuff. That was the whole point. That's why it's called family shenanigans, because it's meant to be laughed at and it's meant to be funny. So don't take it super seriously. We're literally making fun of ourselves. I'm just letting you know. I don't want anybody to be like, oh my God. Like I'm wearing highlighter pants on like on a tricycle. It's a drift bike. It's meant to be, you're supposed to drift it, but still. This whole video is just me and my family doing silly things together. And there's a lot of stuff like this on the family channel. And I make fun of myself too. I think I have myself twerking in here. Pretty sure. It's not just like my mom. See? Yeah, I was being a complete idiot. In the gym. I was doing it publicly. We were being stupid. So I'm just letting you guys know because people are like, why did you expose your mom? Mom knows about the video. She watched it multiple times and she's been asking me to publish it. And I told her she's going to have to wait. We're complete idiots. I was being stupid. Okay. I make fun of myself all the time. Look at me. I'm being ridiculous. And we're in the gym. Do you also watch Drag Race? Yeah. I haven't seen Drag Race for a while. I used to watch it like all the time. I don't know what I'm doing in the video. I'm just having fun. We're in the gym, the girls' gym locker room, being stupid. Highlighter stretch pants for the win. Yeah, those things are so bright. I don't know. I do a lot of like silly things, but I don't mind airing my nonsense. It's fine. We don't take it too seriously. We just like laugh at each other, laugh at ourselves. I was playing with my butt in the mirror or something because it wasn't perky enough. Whatever. See. Oh my god. Yeah, so now you guys have some insight tea that's going to be coming out on the family channel this coming week. You know, the rest of my hidden videos. Well, I don't think I have any hidden videos on this one, do I? I don't think I have hidden videos on this one. Let me see. Oh no, I have the "This Is Stressing Me Out" video. That's Patreon. The lies, yeah, this one's Patreon. So I do have some hidden videos on this channel. Most of them are on the other channel though. Most of them are on the other channel, including my dating life video. That's on Patreon. You know, so I do, people are like, oh, you know, you only talk about other queens. I out myself every now and then. I let people laugh at me. It's fine. It's YouTube. It's fine. Okay. It's fine. How much is a gym membership? Just curious. In Shape gym membership is like $40, which I'm not really supportive. I don't know if I'm going to keep using that, to be honest, because I also have a Planet Fitness gym membership, which is $20 for like universal coverage, meaning I can go to any gym in the state. So you're paying almost $50 for In Shape, and then you're paying $20 to go to any gym, you know, for Planet Fitness. So, but you can pay $10 a month just for one gym. So I have 2 gym memberships, but I'm probably going to downgrade. Hello, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. We've been live streaming. I wanted to chit chat with all of my friends. It's called House of Sovereign. Yes, we're all like the family silliness and vlogs and stuff is the House of Sovereign. Where's the actual channel? You see, this one's private, so it's not, you can't actually see that one yet. Can't actually see that one. But it does have like me picking up my brother from school. Lots of just like normal family stuff, because we all have normal families, right? We all do everyday things. I don't know. I think I got into an argument with grandma on one of these. She's being really annoying. That's Buddy. I do a lot of silly stuff. People are like, oh, you don't talk. I definitely do talk about myself. You just don't ever get to see it if you don't know where to look. So yeah, I picked up my brother from school on a motorcycle. There's the Miss Earth vlog. There's the Power Rangers ride vlog because I'm a nerd. Some people were wondering where I randomly thought of Power Rangers. Oh my God, I totally forgot I did this. I wore a Cinderella dress on a motorcycle. Yeah, I did that. And then I was a Power Ranger with all of my friends on our bikes. I was the White Ranger. So little tidbits of like, when are you posting bike ride content? It's on the House of Sovereign. That's why my helmet is right there. My helmet is right here. So there's a lot of motorcycle content on the House of Sovereign. Like a lot of motorcycle content. Like a lot of it. I've been doing it for a while. People just didn't know where to look. So that's why I think I'm going to have to do like a vlog or something on the main channel so that people know about the other channel, because people remember when I bought my motorcycle, but they think I didn't post any content, and I 100% did. And I've been riding for like 2 years now, so there's a lot of content. I'm pretty sure I've got like crashes. I have my crash. I have my crash in here too. Yeah, I have my motorcycle crash, all of my out of town stuff. There's a lot. So nothing's hidden. You just gotta know where to look. I do have some sit down videos, and I think I have gaming videos too. And family videos. I did a family pool party. We had a family pool party, so like my entire family is right here. Nothing's hidden, y'all. We had a whole feast this day. We had lobster. We had like steaks. It was a feast. We didn't plan it like that, but my aunt always cooks like that. She's always got like food galore. It's amazing. So much food. So much freaking food. Had a water fight. Yeah. So nothing's hidden. The Cinderella dress and the motorcycle. Yeah, I did ride around on the freeway in a motorcycle and in a princess dress. I did do that. I love costumes. I love costumes. If I had like the type of financial ability to like build these miraculous, immaculate like cosplay outfits, I 100% would. I would love to cosplay. Mom would too. I promise you, my mother would cosplay. She dressed up as a Power Ranger with me. Oh, it's my grandpa. She dressed up as a Power Ranger with me. She was the Pink Ranger. But yeah, everything's always been here. Hi, Lewis. How are you? I think she said she's going to film it later. Oh, yeah. Tomorrow is a filming day for me because Thailand has gotten into gear. So there's a lot of pageant content to be done. And I think that the Philippines just did a fashion show of sorts. Is that what they did? They did a fashion show? I heard they did a fashion show. I literally just went through some of these videos yesterday because sometimes I forget what the hell I posted. Like legit, I don't always remember because I've done so many videos and I'm like, what was in this video? What was the purpose of this video? What did we do in this video? I don't remember. But I told Mom because people have been asking. I'm like, Mom, you gotta do more videos, more vlogs. A lot of people are interested in seeing Celeste from Miss Earth. Yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow. So Justine got it. Bini Bini Pilipinas and Miss Universe Thailand. That's my filming schedule for tomorrow. Yo, what am I doing in this video? I swear, y'all. I swear. People are like, when they see me on, the main channel, they're like, oh my God, you're so intimidating. And then you switch to the family channel and this is it. Like, this is it. What is doing the buzzing? Why am I getting notifications? This is craziness. I don't know. I'm ridiculous. I don't know what I'm doing. All right. Whatevers. I think we were getting Mom an oil change. Yeah, don't spoil anything for me because I haven't seen it and I haven't watched Miss Supernational. So depending, because I'm supposed to be going on, I don't need that. I'm supposed to be going on a date tomorrow because I was going to go tonight and then look, a little bit more tea on me, right? Because I was supposed to go on a date tonight, which ironically, those of you who are in the Patreon, one of the people that wasn't like, there was a person that wasn't giving me too much communication and then suddenly has been wanting to hang out consistently. And I'm like, why? I didn't even think you were that interested. Like, what's going on? They totally wanted to like get together tonight, which I was willing to do. And then this butthead, which I knew he was going to do. Okay. Cause he's not a night owl and he doesn't stay up very late. He's like, well, why don't you come over after you get out of the gym? We could play video games together because we're both kind of nerds, And so I was going to like wear my owl onesie and bring like snacks and a blanket and then like go lay on his couch and play video games. Like slumber party. But yeah, he doesn't stay up late. So when I was at the gym, it was like 6:30, almost 7. And I'm like, by the time I get home, I have to take a shower. Obviously, I'm not about to just get out of the gym and be all stinky, right? Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not dirty like that. Okay. No. So I'm like, I'm going to have to take a shower by the time I get to your house. Cause he lives all the way, whatever. He lives in Napa. So he lives all the way in Napa, which isn't that far. I'm saying all the way like it's far. He lives in Napa, but I'm like, by the time I get there, it's going to be 8:30. This boy can't stay up past like 9. He's yawning and falling asleep. Like, he's not a survivor like that. So I'm over here trying to, in my head, I'm like, you better not fall asleep because I'm going to get there. You better not fall asleep by the time I get there. I'm not driving to your house and you done fell asleep on me. Like, no, because he always falls asleep. Like, he is sleepy by 9. This man is sleepy by 9. So I'm rushing through the shower. I'm like doing my hair. I'm getting ready to go. Like, I'm throwing on stuff. And he's like, oh, I'm hungry. I'm going to grab something to eat. Text me 2 seconds later. You know what? I think I'm going to pass out after I eat something. How about we do this tomorrow? And I'm just like, I knew it. I knew it. I knew this was going to happen. And you made me like rush through the shower and everything. It's fine though. It's fine. It sounds like a sleepover for me. I've never slept over his house. Okay. Stop it. I have never slept over at his house. Never have. Not to say I wouldn't. A slumber party doesn't mean it's nothing more than a slumber party. Okay. Calm down. But, I've never slept over at his house, but we've been talking since what? February? We've been talking since February, and you guys have actually heard him message me in some of my videos. You probably can tell by my reaction or some of like, you know, yeah, pretty much my reaction to the message. Like, oh, that's the guy. Yeah, it was probably that guy. But we've been talking since February. And honestly, I'm gonna be totally honest, since we're deep in the live stream and I usually get reckless deep in the live stream anyways. So usually that's what happens. We start getting real personal deep in the live stream. I was gonna get rid of him. The details of this is on Patreon. Like, I literally showed them my text messages to this man, but like, they have the whole backstory. There's a whole story. There's a whole mess to my dating life, and the Patreon people know. Y'all know. But this guy, I was gonna dump. I was going to do it not because he wasn't like nice or anything. It's simply because he wasn't communicating and he wasn't talking to me. In fact, I think I talked about this in one of my misogyny videos, how the guy I was talking to wasn't giving me attention and he didn't seem that interested. So I was going to like cut him off. And I tried. I sent him a message basically telling him like, I don't think you're that interested and it's fine, but I'm not going to pursue you. And then he was like, no, I swear I'm just working. And because we hadn't seen each other for like a month. He's a very terrible texter. And I'm just like, I'm not needy, but I do like attention. Like, I'm a girl, you know, we like attention. So he wasn't messaging me. He wasn't talking to me. And I'm like, I'm not the type of person that typically likes to consistently date like a ton of different people, but you're wasting my time if you're not that interested. So I sent him a message I didn't want to ghost him. I'm like, I'm be honest. I've been talking to you for a minute, so I think you deserve an explanation, but you don't seem interested, and that's fine, but I'm not going to, waste my time on someone who's not, going to reciprocate my feelings. It's kind of hurtful. And then he told me it's because of work. He's been really busy. He's been studying. And once it's over, he'll have more time. And I'm like, that's fine. I understand work and I don't want to be like that needy, but the least you can do is send me text messages. Like, maybe just keep in contact with me so I know where you stand. Because if you go silent on me, I'm going to assume you're not interested. Ever since, I don't know why bots are here. That just be happening, and I don't know. But you know what? I think it's probably Andrew. I think it's Andrew. Andrew's over here with the sniper rifle because he gets to, Andrew gets to the bots before I even do. Like, I be going after them, and Andrew already got him. Like, he's sniping people. It's ridiculous. Andrew, you are quick. You are quick. Get wrecked. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to add you to, like, there's certain people I know. You've been here for a minute. So get wrecked. I know you. But I do want to make sure we have, mods just in case. And Andrew's not down there by himself sniping people. But yeah, ever since, yeah, he has a city job, he has a good job, but he has a very demanding job, and he's new. He's like the new guy in the good job. So he doesn't want to make any mess ups, and he's been on probation for like 2 years as the new person. He's been working into this. So he's finally off of probation after 2 years, and he's been trying to really show his worth to this job because it is a very good job, but he has to work like crazy hours. He was just doing graveyard shifts this past weekend, 12-hour graveyard shifts overnight, and he hates being up at night, but he was like texting. He's been super communicative. Like, this whole weekend, he's like texting me 2 o'clock in the morning. Like, I'm watching video game walkthroughs because it's a game that like we enjoy together. So he's talking to me about the game. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. We're talking. But, yeah, I had told him, please just communicate with me more and it's fine. And ever since I gave him that direction, he actually has followed that direction and has been communicating with me more. See, you see, every time I give criticism, there's a purpose to my criticism, okay? If I say, hey, this needs to be fixed, just fix it and you get major points. Because ever since he fixed this, I'm talking about a whole man here, and it still applies. Same thing that applies to pageant queens applies to men. It applies to everybody. When you hear criticism, don't take it to heart. Just use it to better yourself and meet your own goals. I told this man, I need more communication from you because right now I feel like you're not interested. He didn't get mad at me. He said, check, I got it. And you know what he did? He followed the freaking directions and he has been communicating with me more. He's been communicating because I feel like I stopped communicating as much as I used to. And he's been the one facilitating communication. And now I kind of feel bad for not communicating more because he's doing what I asked him to do. I can't be mad at it. But those of you who are in the Patreon, I'm telling you, it's not... Look, there's a whole mess that I'm not trying to get into right now because the Patreon people know, and I would have to explain to everybody, so I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But I can see that he's trying. Yes, he's trying. So and this is a guy that I thought that I was going to have to get rid of. Like I was like fed up. I was like done with him. I was like, whatever. I've been talking to you since February. And how dare you not speak to me or see me for a month? It's like, I'm over you. I'm done. Like, we're not doing that. But he's trying more. Like, he's just, it's like, yeah. So what happens, when you follow directions is like, you get prizes, you get accolades for that. Cause we hung out last weekend too. And they were going to hang out again tomorrow. And I think he was scared to ask me to just hang out with him tomorrow because tomorrow's Monday. And typically people are working, but I have more control over my schedule. And I will move my schedule around just to hang out with him because I feel like if you're trying to facilitate any sort of relationship of importance, it's important for you to actually try to put forth effort. So usually I'm not going to move my work plans. I'm not going to move my work. I'm not going to readjust my schedule for anybody. But in facilitating an important relationship, I will make exceptions. I don't think he understands that he's an exception just yet, like how much I'm willing to do, but I can see that he's trying. So I don't mind putting forth the effort myself. So, I'm over here living a personal life, trying to at least, because I know people have been asking me about the potential for a king on the channel, because you guys have never seen me actually in a romantic relationship. You've never seen me partnered with anybody. And a lot of people seem really interested in seeing that, which if I was in a committed relationship, when that does happen, you guys will know. I will show, I do show. I don't mind doing that. But it would have to be a very, very, very serious relationship for me to do that, to introduce somebody to the channel. And don't think for a second he doesn't know how to find the channel. He doesn't know who I am. He knows I have one. Okay. I talked about this in like an IG live stream one time because I felt guilty about not telling, this person that I was a YouTuber. I think a lot of people consider that a big deal. And on the off chance that, where did you guys meet? Sorry, I'm nosy. Actually, he was a Bumble match. He's a Bumble match. The John Mondavinas Love Light tell it. Yo, if you knew the videos that I had posted on Patreon about my dating life, I have a full telenovela drama. Like a whole script story that happened to me by a guy that I ended up having to dump. It was bad, y'all. It was very bad. It was bad. And I'm not talking about the bad that left me like I had bruises, not that one. That's a whole different story that I have yet to explain on the Patreon. There was another situation that got real telenovela-ish, okay? And then even this mess. There's a whole mess besides this, but I don't even remember what I was saying. Yeah, so there is a potential for a king in the future, but yeah, that's what I was saying. I felt guilty about not telling him that I had a YouTube channel because you guys are a big part of my life. Like, I literally talk to most of you every single day. I wake up to you guys. You guys are usually the first people that I talk to. You're the first people I say good morning to. You're the first thought I have in the morning is what's happening on the channel, what's going on in the Discord, check Instagram. I check on you guys before like I get to my mom. before I leave my bedroom, before I have breakfast, the first thing I check is the kingdom, the channel, my Instagram. I check it all, make sure everybody's cool, make sure all the queens are safe and happy. There's no drama, there's no tea. When I've been sleeping, I keep it. I do my best to keep my eyes on everything. I really do. But so to keep, you guys are such a big part of my life that I kind of felt bad not telling this person about it. Because when somebody asks, how was your day? The first thing that comes to mind is whatever happened on the channel. Devonna, how was your day? This queen did this happened. I went in the Discord, we were laughing about this. When people ask about my day, it directly correlates and relates to you guys. So it's really hard to keep that away from somebody. It's such a big part of my life. So eventually we were at a bar, right? Bumblebee. I don't have any luck on Bumble. Any advice? I don't know. It depends on if you're a guy or a girl. And I do plan on doing a video on men's Bumble accounts because some of the accounts that I've seen are really bad. Like the profile pictures, like the stuff they put on their accounts are bad. I would love to do a video about just like profile accounts because we've all seen those bad ones. And I feel like we could help the guys out a little bit. His Bumble account was totally fine. There was nothing like weird about it. He's a little bit more reserved, I think, and quiet than I am. And it's funny. This is why so I'll tell you. But so we were in like a barbecue eatery at a bar in Napa. And I was trying to explain to him about some of the controversies and that frustrated me because he was trying to ask about like my work life and what happens at work and why I would be so frustrated and why I was so connected to like different people from different countries. He just wasn't getting it. And I felt like a liar trying to like make roads around these different explanations without telling him about the YouTube channel. It's really hard to do that. So finally I just sat down and was like, okay, no, I'm not a dual citizen. But I was like, I asked him like straight up, this is how it happened. I was sitting there and I looked at him and I was like, so how likely is it for you to get tired of me like in the next, I don't know, couple months? Like, is that likely? And he looked at me, he was like, it's pretty unlikely. And I was like, okay. So I feel like I should tell you that I have a YouTube channel and it primarily focuses on pageantry. I have a lot of international people. So that's why, when I was talking about international stuff, this is why. And I could see like his face change in a good way. Like he started smiling and like looking at me, but he didn't want to pry because he saw that I was a little bit uncomfortable talking about it because it's happened before where people got close to me simply because I had a YouTube channel, which I didn't think happened unless you had like hundreds of thousands. I'm talking like 500,000 subscribers, then maybe that would happen. So I didn't expect that to happen to me, but it did. So I like to not really let anybody know about it. Cause, what is that? Oh, wow. You guys are hilarious. That chat, you guys in the chat. But yeah, it makes me, I don't want anybody to like me simply because I have a channel, and I don't want anyone to build an impression off of me because of my channel. Because the way that he sees me is he sees me as very cute. He thinks I'm adorable, which admittedly I am. When we go out, usually I'm in like sundresses. The last time he saw me, I had a pink bow in my hair and my hair's all curly, and I like to wear like cutesy things. Usually he's seen me on my bike before, but he knows I'm a feminine girly girl and he knows I'm super sweet. He does not know the sovereign. He's never seen me be authoritative. He's never seen me lay down the law. He's never seen even a slight hint of upset me. He's used to me being a cuddly little kitty cat. So he knows I have a YouTube channel at this point, and he tried to ask me what the channel name was, and I was like, I told him I don't want you to build an impression of me off of the internet, which of course he's going to be tempted to do. If I tell him the channel name, he's going to binge watch some of the videos and be like, this girl is psychotic. And which in some instances I can, but real life me is, there's a combination between me on the channel and me in real life. And honestly, you guys know me better. He doesn't know the full versatility of who I am. I have a lot of different aspects. I can be very cuddly, sweet, and cute, and I can be very, very feisty. You guys know the real me. He hasn't been through all of that yet. And I don't want to toss him in the deep end by having his first impression of me being this wacky white-haired girl ranting and raving about pretty women. It's a lot to take in. It's a lot. And I understand, because a lot of people have told me, they're like, you're very intimidating when we see you on the channel. I understand that, but that's because I'm a queen when I'm here. I am the sovereign when I'm here. I have to rule and reign supreme when I'm here. That's just what you have to do. So yeah, it's the duality, because I'm able to sit here and have a conversation with you and laugh and giggle with all of you. But there's times where I do have to be serious, where it's time for me to put on the crown of shade and have a lesson, to put down a troll, to, educate some people. I can switch real quick. I think how many times have we switched between different topics in this video? We started talking about Miss USA competitors. We had the Team Filipinas troll in here, and I had to put on the crown of shade. You guys know all the different aspects and versatility of me. I don't want to scare a new person by just tossing them in and they're like, oh my God, what's going on? So I know that he's very curious, and I want to introduce him to the channel myself. And I told him, I don't know if he's going to be so shocked when he watches you read people. He will be. He's going to be shocked, because my natural, I'm an Aries, by the way, CB, I saw your question. Naturally, I'm like this. Naturally, I'm very fun. I'm very happy. I'm very, bubbly and spontaneous, and let's have fun together. And that's how I am naturally. But there's some times where I have to get really serious. He's never experienced that. That's like when all of you go to work. I'm sure you act different at work than when you're at home. It's different. He hasn't experienced the sovereign. And I'm happy that you guys are having fun. It's been really nice to talk to you. It's been a minute since we had a fun, let's catch up and chit chat live, because the other lives I've had to address things. I'm happy I don't have to address anything here. But, I told him, I tried to explain to him kind of the seriousness of the world that I live in. That's what I'm concerned. Andrew's like, he'd probably be scared to death if he ever saw the crown of shade. I don't think he's ready for that side of me. He's used to very sweet me. He knows I'm a little bit sassy, but a lot of you know that I'm a lot of bit sassy. He hasn't experienced all that. So I want to edge him in safely. And also I know that there comes a point where if he were ever to be introduced to the channel, I want him to not only understand the channel, but respect the hierarchy in the channel. So he knows, I try to explain to him, because in his mind, it's just a YouTube channel. And I'm like, no, there's a certain way my channel operates. We do hold certain hierarchies in the channel. We respect the queens, we truly respect them. And then we have the knights and the barons and the viscounts. I do take them very serious because they're the most supportive people and they've been around the longest. So I let him know, if you were ever to be introduced to the channel, you would probably have to make so much sense the way you are. We got a fire sign, right? Are we surprised? Fire sign? Not really. I told him, if you ever get introduced to the channel, you're likely going to have a title. If you ever escort me to any events, I'm going to have to train you on proper etiquette, because I refuse. You're going to learn proper etiquette, or you're not going to come with me. I will teach him proper escort etiquette, or he's not coming. So whoever ends up with me, he's going to know how to properly behave himself, and you're not going to embarrass me ever. And I'm talking about, I'm going to teach him how to walk, how to because when you escort a queen, you're supposed to hold your arm out so she can grab at your forearm. There's a whole etiquette to how things happen. I'm happy I've made your day cast for iron. I'm happy. I'm happy you guys are happy. I like hanging out with you. It just gives me peace and solace. So, and I did let him know, I'm not crowning anybody king unless I'm getting married, but, whoever I end up with will have a title. So it'll be pretty serious, but he's not ready for that. He's not ready for that at all. And of course, you guys have been in the chat when my grandmother has been spying on me and my mom has been spying on me. Typically people in my life will spy on my live streams. They'll comment on my videos. So I expect him to be no different, you know? So if he's going to have involvement, I want him to understand proper etiquette and understand that I will kill you if you ever disrespect myself or my court or my kingdom or embarrass me or my, like, I will destroy you. So it's very important that he understand how serious I am about that. I will let. No, no one's coming on the channel anytime soon. But when you guys do finally see somebody, you will understand that not only is it serious, that person knows what and what not to do. And if I catch him slipping, if y'all catch him slipping, you better let me know. He's going to become, usually he becomes consort. Likely, I mean, how serious would it have to be? A viscount? Probably. Technically, anybody who's with me would at very least have to be awarded the first dukedom. I don't award dukes. If there's a duke, it's likely going to be someone very connected to me, i.e. a boyfriend. So he would have to be awarded a dukedom, but he would also have to be consort to the queen. In the event of a, let's say, a 2-3 year relationship, that would be an upgrading to a prince on the same level of like my brothers. And then kings only come with marriage. And everybody should have these same standards, okay? Don't be awarding random men, ladies, the king title to your heart willy-nilly. That is serious. You just don't go around crowning kings. You got to earn that. I don't even award princes. Like, no, the only princes are my brothers. He would damn near have to be engaged to me to be a prince. Right? Prince consort. It would have to be that. But it was going to be he was going to get a dukedom. I wasn't even going to do that. He got to beat a dragon up before he becomes consort, girl. That's a good idea, though. Is he willing to slay a dragon for me, though? Is he willing to slay a dragon? You know, I like dragons, though, so don't actually kill it. But because I have on my court crest, I have dragons. That's what's on my computer desk right now. Is the crest. What is? Oh, that's I'm tripping. Is it screen capture? Window capture? How do you change window capture? Is there a way to do that? Can I Streamlabs desktop? Well, that's boo. See, this is why I don't use you, window capture, because you stink. And now I have an infinite mirror of myself. What is the fun in that? Ridiculousness. I wonder how to do that. Settings for screen. Maybe it's this one. Okay, see? It's a dragon. No, I don't need you. Go away. Yeah, the dragons. My crest is the backdrop to my computer. Same thing for my videos. We don't slay dragons. I like dragons. Dragons are great. Dragons are fantastic. Boom. Dragon troll. The dragons are reading us. Oh, okay. So, what are you doing up at 1 a.m.? I know. Look, don't you timestamp me. Stop snitching. Stop snitching. I mean, it's almost 3 a.m. where I live. So Andrew, you are so dedicated. I'm up at almost 1. Andrew's up at 3. But this is what I do so that I can hang out with people, you know, from different countries and continents. Everything can't be on American time. I will make the arrangements to hang out with you guys too. See, you're special. I rearranged my date today for him, and I rearranged my day today for you guys. That's how you know how much you mean to me. I'm up at 1 a.m. for you. But yes, I'm going to send Andrew to bed and myself because we are up way past our bedtimes. But I mean, we were having a slumber party. So, I mean, like, come on. Don't hate on us. It's nice to have a kingdom slumber party. We got to do it again. This is great. Oh my gosh. We got to do a Zoom. I want to do a Zoom. So I'm going to figure out how to set it up, and I will drop it in the Discord to let everybody know the time and date of the Zoom so we can all be face to face and talk to each other. And if you want to do that, make sure you're in the Discord. We have done Zooms before. There are people that we've done Zooms. So we're going to do another Zoom, but you got to be in the Discord to find out about it. I'm not going to post it on like Instagram or something. This is a privilege for like the most dedicated people. If we're going to do a face to face, find the Discord. It's in the, oh my God. Oh, M. Mahajan. Hi. I see you. He's been around for so long, and you were one of the people that actually know the ins and outs of the Family Channel. He's the Family Channel expert. He's the one that could probably snitch on me on some of my like wackiest moments in my vlogs. That right there, he knows. But yes, we're gonna do a Zoom. We're all gonna get face to face. So if you're interested, make sure you're in the Discord so you can get at the information so we can all sit together and do that. Last time we did it, Mom came into the room and jumped on the Zoom and was talking with everybody. It was great. It's super fun, and we all get to, be friendsies together. And I want to see your faces too. Everybody doesn't have to stare at my face. I get to stare at your faces, and we all get to sit there and snack on munchies and, talk pageantry. It'll be great. So find the Discord. It's in the description box. Click the link so you get the notifications on when we're doing Zoom chats. Yay! Slumber part talk. Whatever. We're going to do it. Everybody, I don't know, put on some, we're different time zones, but whatever. Put on pajamas anyways. I don't care if it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Put them on. we can do a little pajama night. Yeah, join the Discord if you haven't already. Okay? And then I should be filming tomorrow. But Andrew, go to bed. I'm going to go to bed too, because we're both up past our bedtime. Thanks for kicking it with me, you guys. I'm really happy. We got to chit chat. I got to spill some tea. You got to see some behind the scenes tea and make fun of me and Mom and all our silly shenanigans. And you know about my date tomorrow, Lucky him, right? Whatever. Oh, wine in the chit chat. That would be great. I need to go get some more bottles of wine. I got one right there though. We'll see. But thank you guys for being here. All right. Everybody who's in the Americas, anywhere in the Americas, South America, North America, whatever, Canada, go to bed. I'm sending you to sleep. Okay. Good night to you. Good night. All you sunlit countries, have a good day. Make sure you get your 3 meals a day. Don't stress. Check out the queens. Just have a lovely day. Be happy, and don't let the trolls stress you. If the trolls are stressing you, send them to me, because I love to grill them. We love to flip them, grill them, and season them. It's great. Just send the trolls to me. Okay. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Everybody wave bye. I'm imagining all of you waving bye.